Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Talking Shit with your boy Sophisticated Jerk. Shout out, I got my boy Wally in here, got Rush, and we got Stan up in here.
We
So
coming out
yeah,
here
today
like a light skinned Kit Kat.
you
One,
saw my
two, three,
post, man. The light
four.
skill pill coming out soon,
Hey,
man. Hey, aka the Gold Digger movement. So yeah, that should be
Oh, what
coming out.
the world?
Hey man, we got rep it, man. We got rep it right.
Oh Lord, this is why y'all.
We voted Clay back in last week, man. So you know what? We gonna build on that momentum. Clay done woke up, so you know.
yeah,
Lord,
the women are saying on TikTok. They say in the eye of every black woman heartache is a light skinned black man. I'm like, what?
Oh, so they try to say we gonna come and clean up, like be the
Yeah,
cleanup guys.
no, we're like we
oh,
cause it. We cause like in the eye of every woman's heartbreak is a light skinned black man that
That
caused the
that might be fact,
pain.
man. That might be fact. Hey,
I'm like,
yeah. So what
what?
they basically trying to say is, I just like white men.
damn.
Damn. That's pretty much what it is.
But actually, for white men, it's much more like the Hunger Games. May the odds be in your favor, because
Oh,
you,
damn.
Yeah, but sometimes the odds cannot be in your favor.
You said it's like the Hunger Games, huh?
yeah, because no.
But all right, man. So let's go ahead and jump into the topic. So the first one, we're gonna cover down on that Shamar Moore, the one Michigan coach that got busted. That was a few months ago where we covered the main thing, and you know he lost his job, so he definitely went on in him. But now the mistress done came out. She's throwing homie under the bus. She's like, hey, look, he was like hanging my job over my head and stuff. So you know. It's funny that this kind of came out because we were just kind of saying that, like, man, why y'all guys keep doing this, man? You know, whenever the heat comes, they gonna throw you under the bus and shit. So it's funny that it's playing out like this because, man, hopefully some of them, Stan said there's another coach that just got busted, but
Yeah,
hopefully
it was
dudes.
a basketball.
Oh, Lord, another basketball
Like,
coach, huh?
with a female, white female blonde,
Damn.
and yeah,
The
it's
Bronx will come back out here and again.
the blondes didn't go anywhere, Wally.
No, not like
Hey,
that.
so do the blondes, they know how to seek out like
Opportunities.
a USA opportunity, like a sucker, like a weak man? Like, do they know how to be like, oh, this dude is weak, I'm gonna get my cash out, like he's gonna overstep them boundaries?
I have to say yes. I have to say yes. I have to say yes.
So it's like a blonde, is that
It's
like a black, when once he get one of those black
a
dudes that finally get
brunette.
to that high level, is that like his kryptonite?
I guess so. It'll be the blondes. Some people's the blondes, some people's the redheads. Others is the chestnut browns.
So do let me ask you, do like minority women need to step their game up and put themselves in these like
And
positions
do
to target these weak
what?
guys?
You know, what's his name? Bruiser just put a video out about how like white women be winning at the what we just had this week or last weekend with the NFL, the
Oh
draft.
yeah, yeah, they was out there.
Yes, yes, and sisters are like, well, that's what I'm just gonna paraphrase it. Sisters put feelings over legacy. Like white women are thinking like, let me get the kids. Thinking ahead, financial, legacy, and just moving forward with my life. Sisters want like it's about me, but like it goes right back to black men. Like yo, I always say, black men want to be loved. And when you have that thirst to be loved above anything else, yeah, you're gonna fall for it.
All right, you don't turn that shit into Lifetime.
What do you think that movie's gonna be, right? For Shamar Moore. It's like
That shit
he
gonna be a horror
said
story.
that's a Lifetime movie, right? Like he married to a white woman with three kids. She did some like, saying, what's that single white woman stuff? Looking like his wife, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get
Oh, okay,
rich,
yeah, yeah.
you
Got the
know?
got the replica pretty much of the wife.
Yep. And then like got a job and thought that once she got the baby, it's a boy. It's a boy. You finally gonna have a son. Like it's like she's trying to move in. Now I say allegedly.
Okay, okay. So before we jump into the video, man, do y'all think like cause she's coming out, she's throwing him under the bus, like she didn't really have no play in this. Do you think people are gonna give her sympathy for that? Do you think that she's gonna win out like taking this lane or?
From the black NBA players, yes. Yes. From white men, from what I see in social media, white men allegedly don't like dating white women that dealt with black men. I don't see that happening for her.
Oh, so she
Especially
done in
like,
that community, huh?
yeah, they
Yeah,
really
yeah.
they open about it.
But Rush, do you think they're gonna give her a pass, man? Because like she's coming out here now, like she's putting the whole campaign on tour and stuff, like throwing him under the bus. You think people are gonna give her a pass?
Uh, uh, now when you say she's throwing him under the bus, you talking about the side chick or the wife?
This is the mistress, yeah, the side chick.
Oh, nah, like within their community, they kind of like reasonable. Like, hey, if you're a whore, like we're gonna treat you like a whore. You know,
Damn, okay.
like well, I don't want. Let me. I guess whore is kind of extreme, but like a mistress, like if you move in that kind of light, yeah, that community is kind of like yeah, you're for the streets. Your words don't hold no weight. So yeah, like she's kind of cooked.
Okay,
Yeah, look at
okay.
Monica Lewinsky. Like it's decades later,
Yeah, she
and
had a rough one, man.
she's still. I think she's in her 40s now or 50s.
Yeah, she's up
Monica
there in age. Yeah,
Lewinsky.
definitely got to be in her 50s.
Yeah, and she's still known as the intern that got on her knees and suck on the president's pee-pee.
But yeah, that was a presidential cock, though. You gotta.
But understand, like she's
That's
a
a whole
white
totally
woman.
different
Think about that,
ball
SJ,
game right there.
that's all you're known for. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, when your name come up, like, oh, that's shorty that gave top to the president. Like, that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Decades, yes, decades.
Yeah, she's 52. So yeah, damn.
Woo!
That
And
shit
that's
stuck
what
with her
she's-
for life.
Yes.
Come
So, Wally,
on,
man, you think they're gonna
a
give her a
dude's gonna
pass?
wife her up, though? Like, think about it. You think a man's gonna wife her up? Like, yeah, yo, my wife is Monica Lewinsky. Yo, the broad that
Well,
gave top to Bill.
did she
Like,
get
that's the
married?
first thing that's on the mind. I mean,
Nah, she actually got married before.
She did? Did she have any kids?
Hold on, let me see. Let me look it up.
How about you, Wally? What you think?
Do I think she's gonna get a pass? Hell no.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Hell no.
Why not?
You was a professional in the whole. Okay? You're a professional working in the same school as he was.
Hmm.
Got mingled, and if I'm not mistaken, she was with somebody, or neither he was with somebody. So one way or another, someone was in a relationship, and you trespassed that relationship for whatever reasons.
Mm,
Freak out of here! No.
mm.
Yeah, I'm not seeing if she ever was married. Shit, maybe. Said she was like in some long-term relationship with some drama teacher. Yeah, that would suck to be that dude, man.
yeah, like, oh, yo, yeah, your girl's the one that gave top to Bill. Like, nigga, that's crazy. That
Whoa.
shit sounds crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
you
she-
said drama teacher. They're automatically going to say, "Oh, he's a liberal." So he doesn't.
Yeah. Soon as they see that name on like anything, like if that dude say he took a +1 and it's like, so what's your lady's name? Oh, Monica Lewinsky. Like, yeah, that's a wrap.
And you notice, like, you don't hear anybody name Monica in decades. Like, nobody named their daughters. Right? Like,
You said that name fell off, huh? No, I know
Yeah,
a few
you-
Monicas. It's still a popular name, I think.
but not as much there, man. No.
Yeah, not
It's-
the Bill era. It definitely took a drop.
Uh,
Yeah, she definitely should have changed her last name. I would have like my name would have been like Sarah Hernandez or some shit. Like I would have went just totally left field, like separated from that. But all right, man,
I
let me
like
go ahead.
how-
Let me
Can I start
go.
off something real quick? Look how she's dressed.
You talk about homegirl in the video, yeah.
Yeah, look how she's dressed. It's very like downplaying her looks, trying to make her, you know what I'm saying?
I don't blame her though. I would have came out this bitch with an Amish dress on. I'm gonna get my paper. Look, let me be in the scandal, dog. I'm coming in there with the Amish little outfit. I'll be churning butter during the interview.
Man.
They be like, I'll be like,
No,
this
I would've
motherfucker trapped me.
played
He
it up.
manipulated me. He
No, I
loved
would've
bombed me.
played it
I'm
up,
using all
man.
the terms.
This you gotta do free press. You gotta, man. You might as well go ahead and get on reality show. Try to get an NBA player. Do something.
Nah, no doubt. But yeah, she definitely like trying to dress down like so. That nah, good catch. But yeah, I would have played into it too. I told you I would have went all the way with it. They were like, "Yep, jerk ain't shit. He trying to get all that bread." But all right, let me play this, man. Let me know when y'all want me to stop.
Do you love him?
Back then, I did, but obviously looking back at things and really reflecting on what happened, what was happening, that's not love at all.
Damn, he put it all on the line for like a mid joint. Damn.
Wait a minute. Did she just say that? Was the first question is, did you love him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she said back then,
Off out of here.
she knows she loved him.
Oh yeah.
She knows she loved him. You slept with a married man with no condoms. Not only was he a married man with no condoms, he was a married man in front of you because he was an assistant that was exercising his choices and not having condoms. When he brought in OnlyFans chicks, allegedly, to the games, out of state games, into his hotel room on the company credit card.
You know what, man? I don't think she loved him, man. I think she loved his position of power, but he was kind of a cornball.
Yeah,
If women,
she a clout chaser too, fam. Like, you know, being on this joint, getting interviewed for being a mistress, man. She liked the attention. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. I'm with Rush on that.
but like being in the YouTube streets, don't we always say, what's that word that starts with a P that women have? Not the other P, the other P. That makes them want to seek power or seek money above love.
Priorities are.
No,
Damn,
there
I'm
was
trying to
something that starts with a P. Not it's
pedestalizing.
almost there. We're almost there.
Pandering.
No, almost down. No, that's Derek Jackson's crew. It's, it's like when they see a guy that has stuff and they like, okay, I'm drawn to this guy above love. Yeah, I love you, but this one has everything I dream about. I need to go
Damn,
in.
it's crazy. We can't think of that word, man.
But it's that thing they have. It probably hit me later. But like, yeah, she loved him. Like she willing to like 50 grand versus a man who brings in 33 million. This man could elevate me to $100,000 a year.
Yeah. I think it was a mixture of that, but I think she has to kind of say she was in love, man, because I think it's going to play into the storyline, you know. But all right, let me play some more.
Paige Shiver, now 32, says she was just an intern in 2022 when she and Sherrone Moore, then an offensive coordinator and a married father, started a consensual, intimate relationship. She was asked to be Moore's executive assistant when he was promoted to head coach in 2024. Did you feel pressured to have the relationship in order to have job security?
Yes, I did. I mean, he and other coaches had control over my career, especially him. I mean, he could fire me in a second.
Shiver says her attempts to end.
Hold on, I got to stop right there. She was assistant, right? That's what they said?
She was the assistant, number one. She is 32, right? Now, mind you, she got the job in 2022. So that was like, what, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
That would have made her, what, 28?
Yeah, about around that age.
Okay. So you're 28, making 50 grand a year, and you were scared to lose your job?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I shout out to everybody that's working, but yeah, when you're like an assistant, man, you could find another assistant job, especially like in that community, because you know, like everything's based, I think, around like Michigan school. So, like you said, you could find similar work, man, because that's like I'll say, be like entry level, somewhat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for her to be like
Yeah.
career and stuff, to be like, they had this over my head. I could walk away from an entry level job. Like now, if she was the
Or you could
controller,
transfer. You
the
could
director of
transfer.
marketing. Oh yeah, nah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you can walk away from jobs like that if the environment is like toxic or report this stuff. You know, but like I'm saying, if you're more or less like the controller, CFO or some shit, yeah, you could make that case where it's like, hey man, I can't be walking around this money. I'm in that 6-digit territory. I got everything locked in.
Yeah, because like the way she puts it, I don't know, because it's. I don't want to say like I don't believe like, or I think like, oh, because she's a woman, I'm not believing it, or because she's a white woman, I don't believe it. I'm like, yo, like it's kind of like you're taking away the responsibility you're had in it, and like were there any other women? Because I'm surprised no other women are jumping in and like, yo, it was also this coach. Because we're in the Me Too movement, right? The Me
I
Too
think there
movement
was
was
one
already
more
happening before
female that
that.
said something. So he
But yeah,
definitely he stepped over them lines. But like you said, I hate when people want to remove themselves for accountability. Because you know, my thing is like, man, you knew he was a married man. That's fucked up for the wife. You know, he's definitely a loser. But it's just like, you know, people that do the creeping also that step into that like marriage situation. That'd be like if I was a guy, man, and there was a married woman, and I end up getting hooking up with her. You know, that's fucked up from my perspective that I got, you know, I ruined somebody else's marriage, man. So you
and
have
that
to have
already
a certain
happened.
mindset to do that.
That already happened in this decade when the brother slept with a married white woman on the ABC Good Morning America.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Another light skinned man, we are in trouble. Damn
try to tell you.
it. Yeah, we
But all right,
are
let
in
me play some more
trouble.
of this.
The on again, off again relationship were often met with what she calls manipulation tactics, including threats of self harm.
Every time I tried to pull away, he always had a story, always had a way to pull me in and making me feel that I couldn't leave him because he was so miserable without me.
During their years long relationship, Shiver learned she was pregnant by Moore. Pregnancy was complicated by Pompe disease, a genetic disorder that weakens muscle strength. Her doctors delivered the heartbreaking news.
Multiple doctors and experts told me that it wouldn't be right or healthy for me to keep the baby.
Did you want to?
Yeah.
So how did
Yeah.
Sherrone respond?
He said, you had to do what's right for your body.
On December 10th of last year,
Yeah, so dude is definitely fucked up. So y'all, whoever's watching, please make sure y'all understand he's a dirtbag. I think he should lose all his shit.
He's
But
a
I think, man, the wife, just think about how the wife's got to view all this while she's trying to get sympathy, though, man. The wife is the only one I feel sorry for, man. The wife and the kids. You know what I'm saying?
her. Here's something is it's the fact that he knows how to manipulate her, pull her in. It's Stockholm syndrome. That's what it looks like to me.
You believe
I
that?
need you. Yeah, I can see it. I need you. I couldn't do the job without you, and all this stuff, and fighting for her to get the raise. And also now she's 32, right? So you come in at 28. You've been in a relationship with this married man for 4 years. You're 32, and this might be the only baby that you'll have because you have spent 4 years in a relationship with a married man who already have 3 kids. And then you find out that your child, you can't carry it to term. That's a
Yeah, that
lot.
definitely sad right there, that part. So, you know, but with the manipulation, when she was speaking before that, man, I don't buy the manipulation, man. Rush, Wally, do y'all think she was being manipulated? Do y'all believe that?
As far as what the mistress or the wife?
The
The
mistress.
mistress.
Nah, like I said before, man, she's a cloud chaser, man. You gotta understand, man. These girls are groupies that link up with these coaches, man. I mean, so, well, not coaches, but you know, anybody that's affiliated with the NFL or like college football and all that. Yeah, I mean, even with the niggas in the rap industry. Like they all have a climate of groupies, man. And I get groupie vibes from Shorty, man. She a clout chaser, man. Know what I mean? She's one of those type of chicks that like to get bent over with somebody that got notoriety, and she want to brag that shit to her girlfriends, man. You know what I mean? Bird, man. Word is born. Bird with
What about
activity.
you, Wally? You think she was manipulated?
So let me understand this a little bit, right?
Because Stan says she probably has Stockholm syndrome, so I got smoke for
no,
Stan, but I just want to get y'all point of view.
Yeah, I mean, look, my thing is this, right? So first and foremost, this dude hired her to be an assistant amongst what exactly? Like what she was actually assisting.
I don't know.
Boys and Men was
That's right there, and that's the
no
thing.
Boys and Men said it. Ooh
I don't know what that is. But look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna throw this up just to be a joke without actually saying this to be factual, but I play. This is like, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. But look, it's just sad because it's like, honestly, like, do I look at this as manipulation? I look at this as just he had a power move where he can actually do what he was able to do. He can hire whoever he was able to hire. Michigan just allowed it to happen without no credibility. And that's why I look like, because at this point, you being an assistant, again, to what extent were you an assistant of to him in general?
Well, I think assistants, man, like with, because the coaches are damn near the highest paid, so they'll like scheduling,
documentations, paperwork,
yeah, all that
budgets,
type of stuff. So
setting up the meetings. Don't they have to meet up with boosters?
yeah, it's all that stuff. So yeah, they probably assist with all that scheduling, like the hotels and all that stuff for the team, transportation.
Okay. So what you're trying to tell me is an assistant like that, and yet you're trying to tell me that assistant is not more so close to the school itself, but closer to the coach. This is what I'm saying. Like, honestly, I don't know how this all works within college, but y'all, to be honest, I say it like this: was she manipulated? No. I look at this more so as this is what happens when you give a little bit of too much power in the wrong place amongst the wrong people. Because again, if she could still be the assistant and do all that back job work, but not be that so damn close to the damn coach to the point that this happened. This should have never been this close enough to happen.
But Wally, we're forgetting something. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and our other ghost co-hosts that's not here. That would be 7, 100 watts. What's his name? I forgot his name. Russ.
No, Ruthless Truth.
Ruthless Truth, and also Famous, right?
Okay.
We forget the power of the BBC. It will make them go crazy. The power of the BBC.
But that's what I'm saying.
All
It can't be
that
manipulation because
passion.
you got to step into the relationship first, man. You can't have.
That
Did she have Stockholm syndrome? Like,
yeah, she
in the
can't
beginning?
leave. He's a married man. What can I do?
No, but I'm saying getting into the situation, you can't have Stockholm syndrome in the beginning. That was like you said, probably lust or something.
We already know what these jerks be doing, right? Not you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, you mess up that report. I spoke up for you. Let me take you to the. Can you massage my back for a minute? Like, like he's not innocent. He knows.
No, we're not saying he's innocent, but man, like,
he knew what he was doing. A lot of us are not in positions of power because the men in positions of power want women there so they can be worshipped and have access to those women. A lot of us are not in the office because men don't hire men. Men hire women, and they hire women because they want to be worshipped and adorned. They did not hire the women to go ahead and have them move up in the spaces and to be their boss. They don't. That's why a lot of us don't get hired in the office.
Do you think most men would want to be assistants or secretaries
Let's
and
be
shit?
real.
If it means I could get in your position in 2 years, yeah. There's a track record.
The way I look at this is why a lot of people sit here and say this. Men don't lead shit because this the shit that we always keep running back to. Literally, this is why it's so gun-ho within the community. Because literally, at the end of the day, you will sacrifice the position of putting another dude there that can lead the way on the next trip and put a woman there just because of your fucking ego and your fucking mangina dick down low. This is what you would go for.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wally, that's what it is.
Yeah, so pathetic.
Y'all
That's
capping.
what it is. No cap. Now, that's not you, right, SJ? But a lot of men do not hire men because they don't want to be challenged. There's no iron sharpen iron, none of that stuff. What they want to do is practice the 48 laws of power on women. And
Man, I
like,
think most men don't want them type of jobs, man. That's what I'm saying. Like receptionists, secretaries, and so I think it's just overwhelmingly women that's in there. So I think that's
and how long they been a secretary and assistant? How long? How many years?
what's that.
How many years they been a secretary and assistant? How many years?
Oh man, a lot of people stay, but that's why I think sometimes they might not even hire the guy because the guy's gonna be like, man, look, I'm trying to get in this position, entry level. I'm gonna jump into this position. We're too ambitious for certain roles, man.
Yeah, a guy would like get your own coffee.
Let's put this point though. Let me put this point though, right? Okay, if you're trying to tell me you own a business and you got an assistant, and the assistant was going to be a guy, you're trying to tell me that he's not your assistant because eventually you don't want to expand and he be the leading of that expansion?
Huh? An assistant?
Again, you have him at, you have him as an assistant for the reason of you see him as the main top guy. If you choose to expand, he's gonna be your front guy in that next spot.
Do y'all know what an assistant is?
Oh my!
You're not looking at that motherfucker at expansion.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Like an
Yes, you
assistant.
do.
This is the whole point. This is what I'm
Yes,
talking
Are you
about.
serious?
This
Yeah.
the shit I'm talking about. This the shit I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but the assistant is
Okay.
supposed to be next in line. Like that's like a vice president. Like you raising him for
No,
the next
man.
one.
No, you don't. No, you gotta. If you're looking at next in line, it's gonna be your assistant director, not the assistant. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
your assistant gonna be a manager because the
Oh,
thing
no, I'm
with your
not talking,
assistant.
but again, I'm not talking about an assistant like that's just getting you things or whatever. I'm talking about someone that you're actually coaching up to be the next person. That's what I'm.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, like if it was like an assistant coach, assistant director, yeah, absolutely, yeah. But she was an assistant, like a clerical.
But
That's
even
what
then, the goal is not for her to stay there forever. The goal is for her
Yes,
to
it is. When you hire a position, you don't want them to leave.
Yes, you do.
Why? If somebody's proficient at, say, like in getting your
Because
task for
you want
you,
to build up the organization.
how build up what? Like I need this person for a specific task, and they do a great job there. I want them to
And they did it
leave.
for a couple of years. Why not just building up in the company?
So I'm gonna take a assistant and put him where? Like,
Okay. Like, for instance, the brother, right?
it's like the
The
director
brother-
of marketing or something. That's not how it works, man.
But maybe that's what she wanted, right? But the brother he was the assistant coach. And he became this coach, right? Messed up the opportunity. At one point, he was passing out and getting coffee, right? So it's like that. Like, but you keeping her, and you see women, this is an example of like, don't do it. Like, don't be no assistant and working there for no 4 years, 5 years, and he's not trying to move you up. That's not okay. You
I
have
mean,
to move
what
them
happened if
up.
that person don't have no ambition and they're like, "Hey,
Who
I'm
said
cool
they have
here."
no ambition? You working them to death.
Oh no, forget that. If they don't got no ambition, then they would have lost the job already. What are you talking about?
No, because some people
you
are
gotta
just
put
man. I know some
boundaries.
people that have been like secretaries or stuff. They might not want to go to school or something, man. So they're like
How you know?
content with
I
them,
mean,
man. Because I know examples. I'm dead serious, man. Like they just that's the level they see themselves at. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
could they know
So,
they tell you what they want to do, you'll fire them. That's what they ain't gonna try to tell you, that they have dreams, ideas, and a life and a purpose. They're like, I'm only here to serve. And you like, serve me. dude, you were
Y'all full of shit.
no, because you're a dom. Like we should call
Right?
you Dom Jerk. You just going around here, serve me, bitch, and just
No, man,
like,
I'm just
damn,
saying
dude.
I got a need for this low level position because that's what it is. It's just,
It's a way to step into the
and I
door.
would
It's not.
prefer
They ain't
if
got
you
no.
stayed in that position if you were proficient at it. Like that don't mean I'm holding you back.
Nobody's trying to work in a low level, entry level position for the sake of entering it. It's like they enter it because it's a way to get in the door. They don't want to be. Nobody want to be no secretary for life.
No, I get you. Most people don't apply for stuff, but that's what I'm saying. Like if they got all kind of positions at this university, so she could have hopped in that and then slid off. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
she
And probably
probably
got.
was, and then she able to get this one, but because you know what I'm saying, she bats her beautiful, blue eyes or brown eyes, or whatever contacts, and the blonde hair cascading over her shoulder. She got the position.
That should sound like
You
a Vidal Sassoon commercial.
right? So I'm like, yo, like people do entry level positions so they get their foot in the door.
No, I do agree, but I'm saying a lot of people, man, don't always move up. You'll see a lot of places, man. You'll see them assistants and stuff. Man, they stay in those for a long time. Cause I
Because
talk
you
to
don't
people.
want them to
I'd be like,
move
hey man,
up.
jump into this lane. But they're like, nah, man. You know, sometimes they might lack confidence. You know
No,
what
they
I'm
like
saying?
no
So that's what I'm
confidence.
saying.
They already know who their other boss is, and their other boss is bullshit. They already
Nah,
know.
I'm
They
telling
already
you,
talked to
man.
their assistant. Yeah, we all know. We all, because there's some people like, won't you move here, Stanley? No, I already know that boss. If I work with that boss, he's gonna make me work for this pay and do his job.
Yeah, but I mean, there's also a group of people, man. I'm telling you, man. They lack confidence. Or they're scared of like taking on new roles and stuff, man. People are creatures of
Or,
comfort.
or right, they would take on new roles if you will lead them.
If you were what?
Lead them. LEAD. Lead
Lead
them.
lead them where?
Lead them into those new roles.
Why would I put you in a new role if you're proficient at it?
You see? See? It's like, serve me. Your name is Dom Jerk.
Nah,
It's
because
not
I'm saying if somebody has some potential in, say, a more complex role, say like, man, they were doing accounting. Yeah, man, I could possibly over time, man, put you in like the director of like finance,
but does that mean,
operations,
they're like,
because of
does
the
it mean that
complexity
they
of that
good
work.
job? But does
And
it
what
mean,
you
are you going to be over them? But I think that's the thing, right? They understand, like, okay, you might put me here, but if you're not my leader, I'm not going to go there. So sometimes those people will stay in those positions, do those jobs, is because the boss says leave them is worth it. That's all I'm just saying. So if somebody is an assistant and they with you for 10, 15, 20 years, do not think they don't have ambition. They have gone through enough bullshit with this moniker of leadership. And I think a lot of people don't understand. A lot of us know good leadership when we see it,
No,
and
I
bad
agree. I
leadership
agree.
when we're like, I'm not following nobody, nor am I leaving, because that person is a horrible leader. That boss has a high turnover, so I'm not going to that department because they don't know how to lead. I think a lot of times we skip that a lot.
No, because I'm just saying, I get what you're saying. I capture that dynamic, but I also understand there's people that just have a fear of, stepping into the unknown. You know what I'm saying? They just get comfortable in a role, man. It's, if things are repetitive, they're like, nah, man, I don't want to try nothing else. Because, man, I try to push people into other roles, and they're like, nah, man, I'm
You,
good
you,
here,
you,
man.
you're pushing them into
This is my.
another. But if you add on a job title, a job duty, it's just an additional job duty, and they don't know they're going to a different role that says something else. And you'll see, like, oh, yeah, you can do this. But then you have to look at the other part. That other part, right, is like, why won't they do that? And you really do have to look at the overall organization and see what that means for them to work with another boss, another manager. Because there's something like leaders or supervisors and managers don't know. We all talk to each other and we all meet other people in our position that work for somebody else and they report back and then you see how things are happening, you know you want to go there.
But all right, let me play a little bit more of this.
Decided to report the truth about their affair to the
Man,
university.
Jerk, you
They
probably
say,
got like
no,
real
we're
quick, you
really
got a
sorry
paddle at your
about
job.
everything that you went through.
No, man, I
You
actually
got
got
powder on the whip.
man. I don't be having turnover like that. I'm telling you, man. No, but man, I'd be like, hey, man, you do this, and it'd be like still under me because a lot of people like, hey, man, you a good boss and stuff, but man, like one dude, he was just like, look, man, I got my kid now. I got a good schedule at my home, what I'm doing now, because I was trying to get him to take on like different roles and stuff. And, I always ask people, man, what do you see yourself? He was like, man, I'm good where I'm at. I like, I like the, simplicity of stuff, but excellent worker in that role. He's just like looking at, I think his family, being present in that. So I think people look at sometimes like the bigger picture, but
Yeah,
I get what
and
you're
then
saying.
what
Also, I
happens
think that's
after
a
that?
dynamic also.
And then what happens after that? They introduce the hybrid. Because you give
Yeah.
them some new duties, and it's like, yeah, it's a hybrid. Like,
No, but
I'm
it's just,
paying you
I
this
don't push it
much.
because like if say like with this individual, man, knockout. So after he told me like, hey man, I'm good. I don't want nothing else. I'm not gonna push the envelope and put more because he's proficient at his job. So I don't need to
But the director's
fuck
gonna
with
come
that
over
dynamic
you.
if he don't he's comfortable at where he's at right then and there.
But the director gonna come over and like, hey, we're already paying the COLA, which is cost of living. He already getting the raise, and he's getting the same amount of money as this position that's opening. We still need this thing done. Let's
I
just
am
give
the
him a couple
director.
of. Okay, see. So this is
I'm
stuff
running.
that you're gonna do sooner or later. I'm just saying.
People like, man, his shit works proficient. I listen to people. They're like, hey man, I'm good here. I'm like, not a problem. But you're gonna keep getting that work done for me, right? I tried. So, Stan just want to be moving people, man. You want to just test stuff out. Mm-mm.
No, it's gonna be a hybrid because I know what's gonna happen.
We don't do no hybrids.
And we're here to protect you and to help you through all of this.
The university fired Moore after that conversation. Shiver says less than an hour later, he appeared at her apartment.
All of a sudden, I hear footsteps, and they're getting closer and louder, and I'm like, crap. And so I run to my door to try to lock it. He barges in, and he's standing like this close to me, and he said, "You ruined my life. Why would you do this to me?" And then I start backing up, and he starts following me.
Did you fear for your life?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Did he-
He's 6'4", and he comes in with his hood up, looking down at me, saying I ruined his life, crying, and it's like, and then starts coming at me, and I tell him to leave, that he's not supposed to be here. He's not listening to me. And then he starts grabbing, yes, butter knives.
You had no right.
All right, there's definitely some manipulation. I was, yeah, this Negro's crazy. So yeah, there was definitely some manipulation on that part. Like, I
It's
stand
so
corrected.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
So
that's weird right there. I still falter for getting into the dynamic because man, I'm like I said, just using myself in a.
Think about it, right? Like this whole tabloid talking about you moving in a foul manner, right? Because of this bird right here. Yeah, she deliberately did that, put the word out so she could mess with his bag. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not condoning what he did going to the crib and trying to intimidate Shorty with a butter knife, but it makes sense because now you're not only messing up his money, but you're messing up his marriage. You know what I mean? That's going to even cost even more money because now eventually. I mean, is he married?
Yeah, he was
married
married
to a
and
white
stuff.
woman.
Yes,
with 3 kids,
yeah, so
3 daughters.
Yeah, so that's going to cost them. I mean, so that's a sign of desperation, man. And this is why I always tell young men, young kings that's on the come up, that's about to be successful, is control your lust, man. Yo, don't engage in these kind of situations now, because now they take that and weaponize that shit against you. So always stay sucker free, man. Especially when you get into the chicken. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's facts for us, and that because I mean, I put the onus on him because this is like, man, that's why you don't like you laid out. Yeah, because this
that's some
is
sucker shit right there. Yo, take your L, nigga, and you know what I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? But you don't go to the white girl. I mean, that's just crazy. You lucky you ain't locked up for that.
yeah.
But yeah, you don't
He
No, he
could have
was
been
locked
serving
up.
life.
No, he was locked up. He was locked
Oh,
up.
he was locked up for that.
Yeah,
See,
that
that's
weekend they
stupid,
got
man.
him, and they got him, and he went to jail. Then they put him on a 5150 hold, I think. And this is a
Yeah, that's right. That's
judge.
right. They did lock him up,
See,
but
this
not for a
nigga,
long time though. But
Yeah, his wife posted bail.
so the wife is riding for him then.
Nah, we don't know about that.
nah, I
We
think she
don't
just probably
know.
got him out to be nice, but she gonna clean him out. She about she
Yeah,
about to
she got
file that divorce
yeah,
and get that
yeah,
paper.
he cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's home all the time now. She just looking at him like.
Yeah, like you fucked this up for. Cause Rush, I think his contract, cause Michigan, them coaches, especially football, man, them Division I schools. I think his contract was like 30 something million.
33 million.
Yeah,
33
33
million
million.
for 3 years.
Stupid ass, man. He funded the bag like crazy, man. This is why, yo, you gotta control your lust, man.
No,
It's
let's,
Yeah.
let's,
important
let's
for you
make
to
it simple. Beat your meat and just go ahead and have post nut clarity. That's it.
you gotta
Just beat
control your
it and,
lust, man.
and let that
You
stuff
gotta,
go. Have post nut clarity. Because, like, at any moment, you can get lost. You can, like, any moment you get tripped up. Not perfect or anything, but man, if you ain't got nothing to spend, no more swimmers, it's a wrap. Like, okay, and you just move on.
But this
Well,
dude,
but
man, what 30? If I had 30,
he
oh,
had a
go ahead,
wife.
Wally. What was that?
No, I'm saying you talking about he should have just busted enough and let it be. He had a wife. What busted nuts that he needed?
Man, wives don't be giving out like that. They already figured
I
it out.
don't hear that shit. And that's his problem. He should have been left
He's-
it there. That's the problem. That's the shit I heard
He said he was in a
Wives-
sexless marriage.
Yeah, wives. Remember, she just gave birth. That's like 3 kids back to back. She tired
Oh, she's
Well,
been.
he should have known better then.
because she's like, "Don't touch me."
Because
She's
I'm
like,
with
"Don't
Rush
touch
on
me."
this, man. I don't condone no type of cheating. I'm like, but man, before you go this route, man, hop your ass on a plane and go to go to Thailand. You better. It would have cost you a lot less than what you did now, man. He should have bought some box at that point.
But remember,
the
it wasn't
33
just her though. Remember, there was like another one. He had OnlyFans women. He used the company's
Yeah, he was definitely tapped
credit
into that lust.
card.
he got a lust
that's what I'm-
problem, bro. That nigga bugging.
Yeah, he's showing up at people's cribs, boy. That's a whole nother level of
So
crazy.
that showed like he was also doing pillow talking.
Yeah, that's crazy. But let me finish this video out so we jump to the next
to
time.
do what you did.
A judge sentenced Moore to 18 months probation for misdemeanor counts of trespassing and malicious use of a phone. A plea deal allowed for the dismissal of more serious charges, including home invasion.
You think he should have gone to jail?
Yes. I think he should have gotten more punishment for what he did.
In a statement, Sherrone Moore's attorney tells us Sherrone Moore has closed this chapter. Shiver claims some of her former
Wait,
colleagues,
stop.
including those in
Stop.
leadership,
Excuse me, what?
He said he's moving on. He's like, look.
What?
He's like, look, this chapter closed. I'm mentally healed. I'm on my journey of self-love.
That's not how that works, sir. That's not how that works. Oh my God. That's
He's like, I'm
real?
moving on. God damn it. I ain't got time for this.
I've closed this chapter and
Yeah, he
now I
talking-
began brand new.
Yeah, he sounded like a internet thought.
It's the fact
You're
that,
aware of
it's the fact that one, you use Michigan State University credit card to send money to women on OnlyFans. You use the Michigan State University IG page to go ahead and lure women in to have sex. All of that is accounted for. It's the fact that you went ahead when you played a national game, the finals, and you had women in your hotel while your wife was pregnant with the third baby. Your chapter has not closed. Is he a disciple of Tamara or Tia, Myri?
Probably, man. But a lot of times when them people be self-centered, man, yeah. But he ain't got no choice to move on to the next chapter.
No.
He ain't got no choice, God damn it. He got to close these books and he got to relocate. But all right, let me play the rest of this.
Fair.
Do you feel that the university had a moral obligation to come to you sooner?
Yes, he controlled everything that was going on in my life, and they didn't do anything about it.
In a statement, the University of Michigan said it acted promptly to terminate Moore and that it is committed to ensuring a professional and respectful workplace for all members of its community. Shiver says she's sharing her story now in the hopes of helping other women.
I just want, other women that are going through this to know that this doesn't need to happen. It doesn't need to go this far.
Yeah, Michigan State dropped the ball. They're gonna have to pay her money. They're gonna have to, because you can't just do that and leave somebody in that same position. If anything, they should have put administrative leave with pay, transfer her position. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't do that.
Nah, definitely, man. They botched that. But the thing I get irritated by. Oh, go ahead.
Broken goods?
No, because mind you, he's the boss. Like, he led this.
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I said it already, but my thing is, shoot me, I ain't transferring what?
No, you got transferred to another position. I mean, that's what happens. Like, you transfer that person. Michigan State is huge, right?
Yeah, they could have transferred her.
And this is why I said earlier,
Mhm.
when you have things like this, you can't have people too damn close to each other. How much times are we gonna keep on seeing this before people get it right? I'm so sick and tired.
No, we already seen it. Like, since this happened, I think it happened 4 more times, and the last one was very recent, like
Okay,
last
okay.
week. They're not getting it, and they're not. One, they're not getting it. Two, I don't think they want to get it. I think it goes like, since a black man is doing it, there's more light on it. If it was like another race of person, you know what I'm saying, then it'd probably be like sweep underneath the rug. Let's not talk about it. But it's not good, man. Brothers gotta. I'm with Rush. Like, you gotta control your lust, but also, like, man, like, you cannot be that hungry for sex that you going to throw away money and opportunity, and you ruin the opportunity for us.
But I think if she gets a lawsuit or something, man, I think it should go directly to the wife. Like, cause man, she messed with a married man. You know what I'm saying? That's why,
No,
like,
she
I
ain't
think
messing.
he's
The married man got her. Married
Nah.
man, y'all the Lord of the Rings. You know J.R. Tolkien.
we gotta start treating people like adults.
Y'all like J.R. Tolkien. Y'all taken. That's y'all name. Y'all taken. y'all come with the rings, and next you know, every girl in nightclub like, how long you been married?
Nah, I think
Let
we
me
give
buy
people
you a
too many
drink.
excuses, man.
How is your wife? Does she take care of you? Oh my God, you got nice ears. You got kids. Let me see the babies. Oh my God, they so precious. Let me massage your feet. Married
Nah, I think
men get more play than anybody.
I mean, you
Married
ain't gotta
men.
act on it. You got two adults. They ain't gotta like I said. If I was a female and some dude try to holler at me, I'm like, nah, man, he married.
You
I
don't
got
have to.
morals.
They don't. You don't even have to holler. They like, oh, I trust him because he's already married, and then he's gonna protect me. You see that all the
Nah,
time in
see,
church.
that's
We see it all the time in church. All the time in church. Don't go to the single brother who's single and Christian. You go around, hover around the married Christian man who already got a wife and kids, and you try and be his harem. But the single Christian man in church, where you go ahead and be his wife, but you choose to be a harem. Like, it's something about married men women like. Women just love married
but
men.
that's her fault. That's why I say it. Like, if she get a lawsuit, they should make her give it to the wife because she
Is
overstepped
it
them
really her
boundaries.
fault? Or
Yes,
is
it
it
is her fault.
nature? Or is it nature?
They don't give
And
men
who
that
embodies
nature
the
excuse.
nature?
What you say, Wally?
Who embodies the nature? Okay,
The
exactly.
women. The women is
Exactly, her
like,
fault. Her fault.
oh,
But all right, hey, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into the next topic. So on this one, man, we talking about. I know y'all seen the clips come out with Adrien Broner. He's out here wilding out. My man's got the beer gut. He had on the dingy white tee. You know, he's out here 30-something years old, acting like a YN, getting rejected by TikTok models and shit. So, man,
And
before I pull up these,
influencers.
oh
He tried
yeah,
to kiss that
influencers and
dude.
everything.
He tried to kiss that dude on the cheek. It was like,
So, man,
dude, what
why
you
do y'all
doing?
think he's like crashing out like this, man? Do y'all think because
Drugs.
you think it's, huh?
It's drugs. It's drugs and depression. He
But
doesn't. He's not like what I'm looking for. It's like he's not all there. He's not present. He's like in a dream state. Like it's just just lucid. He's very lucid. Every time you see him, he's just very lucid, and his response time is really like behind, slow. Um, I hate the videos. It's like people just parading him around like a joke. He needs help.
yeah, because it's funny because, man, there was a comment that popped up on a video I did. Somebody was like, "Oh, you guys are just jealous." It's like, no, man, we feel bad, man, and we want to use this opportunity to like show people, man, you got to get better with your finances and don't go down this path because, like you said, man, you're gonna be a joke, man, when you were a champion, man. That's the saddest shit. I hate seeing men just drop like that and then got to be a laughing joke. And like you said, they're putting the cameras on him. He's thinking these people are cool with him. But it's like, man, they parading him around like a circus animal, man. So now I want men to have a little bit more dignity and shit, and not be in this position. Rush, man, why you think he's spiraling out of control, though, man?
He definitely has a drinking problem. As far as him doing heavy, hardcore drugs, I don't know. You know what I mean, but yeah, he definitely man, there's a lot of things that he dealing with. Like he's dealing with pride. He probably can't get over the fact that he's not the man no more. So this is why he kind of exerts himself to the point where he's real aggressive towards his rejections and etc. Know what I mean, he definitely need to talk to somebody that actually cares for his well-being, because I mean, as you can see, man, nobody really cares about Adrien, man. Like he's doing a lot of foolish things where if you had a loved one or somebody that even remotely care about you a fraction of an inch, they'll pull you to the side like, yo, son, you bugging. Like, yo, stop doing this thing. You looking crazy right now, And he could turn his life around tomorrow, because despite of the negative press on Adrien Broner, like he technically is a household name, and he could start up a podcast or start up a business or franchise, because he has that quote unquote star power. You know what I mean? It's not too.
He
Yeah,
don't
no.
need to go back into
Nah,
boxing
that ain't
either.
happening.
He don't need to go back to boxing either. They try and get him back into boxing. He don't need to do that.
Yeah,
You talking about as a
they're
fighter?
trying to get him back. Yeah, I mean that's happening because he has notoriety. You know what I mean? If they see Adrien Broner, fighting, man, everybody gonna buy tickets to see him lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's sad.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I like what Rush was saying, man, because that's what I was saying. I'm like, man, go be like a ring announcer, man, because you got the intellect. Go train other boxers. Also, man, do podcasts, man. You have like 3 sources of revenue right there, man, where you ain't got to be like a laughing stock.
yeah,
Are y'all serious? Do y'all believe this man can go past what he is?
yeah,
At one
man.
point he did. Wally.
At one point,
Was he from the old
What?
neighborhood? At one point he did. Wasn't he from our old neighborhood, Little Haiti, Florida, 305?
Nah, I think he's from like Cleveland, Cincinnati or somewhere in Ohio or something.
I was trying to. He's a Zol. He's Haitian.
Well, either which way, my whole point stands.
Hmm.
Rush said, don't put that on y'all, man. But so Wally, you're saying he's done. He's cooked. Like there's no point of return.
Let's look at one thing clear, right? If you told me today, if you had visualized me, Adrien Broner, someone that came from the streets, probably was down on his bottom, he took boxing and got his life all the way up. Now he's in a better light, is a better position in his life and everything else. But as he slowly deterred and allowed his life in his shenanigans to be where it is, now he lost everything. I'm sorry. Let's get real about one thing. Let's know about another boxer that was also on the streets, literally homeless, aka who else? Mike Tyson. But look where he's at. There's a difference. Adrien Broner is a bum.
Damn.
For now, Wally, he needs
Right
help.
now, not man. No, fuck that. He's a bum. I don't
Wally.
care how no one feels. He is
Wally.
a bum. I'm sorry. But let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Let's understand who we looking at, bro. He is a bum.
Because he need help. He's not
And
himself.
look here, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
man. I can understand, you know, when you're in boxing, yes, your brain takes certain amount of damage and all that other extra shit. But that's my thing, though, right? You as the boxer should be able to know that. When are you
Wally, that's not. But Wally, everybody goes into the sport thinking they're invincible. Nobody think about
your
concussions.
ego is above it all. Your ego is above it all. Like I said, he's a bum. Good day to him. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I like what Russ was saying though, man. I like how he broke it down, like, man, pride. I think it's a mixture of all that stuff, like him just like kind of letting himself go, trying to party, man. He trying to, you know, be around like them young influencers, still trying to be relevant out the negative way. Because man, you got Andre Ward, man. You know, he left at the right time because he didn't want to keep taking abuse, and I see him like doing broadcasting. So, man, when you see the different dynamics with boxers and stuff, it is sad. It's like, hopefully this dude get it together. But hey, let me play this video, a couple of these videos, man, so y'all get a look at like the path of self-destruction.
It's gonna be more bad business, but like, this is what you gotta do. Like, when they come around, you just plant seeds. They just plant seeds. Like, I want you, you know. And so if all fails, you know you can go back to square one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, shorty, like, hey, come here. Excuse me. What that? Hold on. Excuse me. Damn, where'd she go? Damn, this disappeared. Oh, okay. Damn, where'd she go?
What in the world?
That's crazy.
Let's
kiss for the chat. That's crazy.
I'll kiss the chat.
I don't play with women. All that playing, I don't play with women. Get that, bro. I make my own millions.
My man doing bad.
I've never seen anybody crawl away from their
Yeah, she got up out of there.
It's like the walk. It's like it's something worse than the walking. What's it called? The walking shame. The walk of shame. This is like the crawl of shame.
Yeah, it's just terrible, man. Where you had notoriety and all that, you can't bag some TikTok joints. Do y'all think he's playing a little bit into this though, man? Could he be coming back with like, hey, man, let me let myself go? Like, what was that movie, The Great White Hype? My man got all out of shape.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember that he got kicked.
You can tell by his,
whatever.
like, you can tell by his bare belly. You know what I mean? Like, it's depression, my nigga. Like, he has a defeated mindset, man. He got to shake that off, man. You know what I mean? And become a great champion like he was before, man. You know what I mean? Not only in boxing, but I mean in every aspect in life. You know what I mean? Business wise, you know what I mean? Spiritually and all that, man. Old boy just got a defeated mindset, man. He's got to shake that shit off and get back to it.
And remember, like a couple months ago, we covered him when Mace had to get him out the studio.
Yeah, Cam kicked him off. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause also like one of the videos I was playing, cause you remember about 2015, he cussed out like Jay-Z and them because they gave him like a $40 million contract and shit. And he was just like, oh man, you know, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Rihanna. And they pulled the offer back, and he didn't have like offers coming in. So, you know, now they saying he's broke too. And, you know, he's got 7 kids with like 6 different women and stuff. So when you like look at him holistically, man, yeah, it's just like he definitely had that pride, like Russ said. Huh?
7 kids?
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga got 7 kids?
Yeah, he got 7 kids, man.
Yeah, this is your champion, ladies and gentlemen. This is your champion.
Yeah, we need the
But see,
mothers to
that was the
support
saddest part where I pointed out. I'm like, man, you got this dude out here, man. Just think, man, you got sons and they watching you just like get rejected like this, man. You're going broke and you're out partying instead of like trying to get it together, man. Yeah, I'll be disowning my pops. Like if I seen this.
And the other kids are showing like, hey, your father's on Kick. Your father's on
Yeah.
Twitch.
But all right, let me play this one right here.
I'm actually being very modest. Listen. I'm 4-time world champion Adrien Broner, man.
Huh?
4-time world champion Adrien Broner. I don't like doing this though. 4-time world champion Adrien Broner, professional boxer.
Okay. Yeah. Like Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
No, he ain't lying though.
Nothing like Mike Tyson.
Can you follow me?
On what?
Instagram.
They don't even on me. They don't give a fuck.
No. Well, it's cool though, but they all on my dick though. You hear me?
Who is that?
I'm actually being.
She said like Mike Tyson. Yeah, Dean need to take him off the.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad. Bro.
You know,
That's
Yeah.
the nigga that's streaming this shit, man, he fucked up, man. He shouldn't even be using Adrien Broner like this, man. Get him some help, man.
I think this is like his payback for athletes after what Larry Wills slapped him. That's that same dude.
Well, man, I think so. People are so addicted to like content, like they're even willing to embarrass themselves and put themselves in there, man. But yeah, this is sad for a dude that was like who hit his heights, man. I definitely wouldn't film it. I'd be like, nah, man, let's
But
have
it's
him.
sadder because,
Let's set him
like-
up to where he looks like he's in a good state, man. You know.
But it's sad, right? Because you look at where Cam and Mace was trying to get him into a different role, and they want him to be a regular, and they were willing to pay him, invest him, right? And then you have this guy who just is just very disrespectful. That's his thing. Like he wants professionals and just be disrespectful to athletes and whatever, and that's his whole snick is to do this. And it's like, yo, like, where do we go from here where like men are not understanding, especially black men when we get older? Like when do men start being men? And can we just be men earlier on in age? Because if this was like what, the 90s, like it would have been like, yo, you gotta grow up. Cause we still in this whole thing, 50 is the new 20. It's like, nah, man, 50 is 50.
Yeah.
Like chill. Like 40 is 40, 30 is 30. It's okay to be older. I don't want to hang around with a bunch of kids.
So let me ask y'all, man. Y'all think social media is causing people to get like arrested development and shit?
Oh, that's beyond social
media. I would say to somewhat of a degree, yeah. Because I mean, for example, right? Look at these chicks. You know what I mean? Like, they may have like an old picture posted up on their Instagram, but you know, they done gained like 80 pounds. In their mind, they still think that they're still attractive when they was 80 pounds lighter. It's like, yo, nah, nigga, like, yo, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. But I can't even blame like what's his name, Dean, man, because they're young kids, man, just trying to like milk the social media. So this young Adrien Broner should even be mixed in with that crowd, man. That I could imagine myself being with some like youngsters, man, like hanging out, be the old weird guy at the party.
Yo, like I said, man, Adrien Broner, yo, despite of the negative press, yo, he is a household name, and young kid is taking advantage of his, of his name, man. Like, it's gonna give him some views. Niggas gonna talk. This shit will forever be talked about on social media, man. This shit right here.
Yeah, because a lot of people covered it, man.
Yeah, man. Like that shit went super viral. Like everybody talking about this shit. So it was a business wise, it was a good play for the young man to use Adrien Broner. You know what I mean? But as far as like morally, he's a fucked up kid, nigga. Like, yo, you should have, told old boy to get some help, man. I wouldn't even do that to but he's young. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he's not young. How old is he?
Oh, I'm not sure how.
How old is he? Because he's not. Here's something I gotta say about young and youth, right? You know when you're disrespectful, right? You know that when you're using somebody, it's like you just don't have respect. Above all else, it's about you.
He's 25, Dean the Great.
Oh, yeah, he's not young, bro. Like at one point,
That's
we
young,
acted
man.
like,
yeah,
no,
like, yo,
it's not, man. If it was like 18, 19, at 25, you know what's up. Like, like karma's gonna come and get you.
I'm not listen, I'm not saying I'm not condoning for what he does, or I'm not caping for the young man. It's just that, yo, as you're young like that, you're gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying, like 10 years from now, he'll probably you'll think about using Adrien Broner the way he's using him for this clip or whatever. You know what I'm saying, and probably regret doing that. You know what I'm saying, he's still young. I mean,
I don't think he's
but
going to wait 10 years. I think this is going to come get him by this summer because, like, you do this. Just keep in mind, this man is Haitian, number one. Number two, he got a lot of little cousins and nephews and nieces that he's like
Who's Haitian?
Adrien Broner is not Haitian, bro.
I thought he was Haitian.
Man.
Oh, my bad. Okay, he's not Haitian. He must be Puerto Rican then.
Why y'all jumping?
So he might be Puerto Rican. I thought it was something else. I know he's not FBA. Is he FBA?
Man, he from man. I think he from like
FBA, bro. And it'll get more FBA than that coming from Cleveland, bro.
Yeah, he from Cincinnati.
Okay, this man has nephews and nieces that are like and kids and cousins, right? It's not. It's like family don't like seeing their families get mistreated online, and that's something like I wish influencers would get it, especially when there's black influencers. You're not going to be safe.
But this kind of been his mentality for a minute. How Adrien Broner kind of be always like crashing out, belligerent and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think this is just his natural state. And then as far as like Dean and them, where I can't gig them, well, because like I wouldn't do it, but can you imagine like you're a kid, they're getting on Kick, man, they're making outrageous amounts of money. So they're probably like, man, if we get him on here and we do all these videos and how the magnitude of the views, cashing out, I can see a lot of people doing it at that point.
Yeah, but just because you can do it doesn't mean that you should do it. And if something happens to him, right?
All right, let me put that to the test. So Stan, say like Adrien Broner in this state, and they were like, yo, Stan, we're going to get you like, if you get him on this and y'all like do all these views, I'm giving you like $4 million.
Keep the views and keep your money. Because if something happens to him, it's like, it's a joke. It's not a joke. Like at one point, when do we take care of our own people and not treat our people like props to get riches? Like we already understand that yes, this man has a need. Yes, this has been going on for years. So why would I want to add something more? So when we have a real like in 5 years, or this, I hate to say it, if this man passes away, now this is a permanent fixed in time proof that you treated him like a piece of shit for views, and they're gonna be stuck with you for life.
I just don't think we put that onus of like responsibility on a 25-year-old when this guy is like 35.
Why
you
we
know what
acting like a 25-year-old is 15? 25-year-old is a grown person. There's a grown person. You're a grown person at 25. You are grown. You know right from wrong. You've been to right from wrong. It's not like I'm dealing with a 15-year-old.
No, I know you know right from wrong, but still,
or 18-year-old or 18-year-old starting the job market. It's like, yo, like you already graduated from college. That was 4 years ago. You've been out in this world. You've been adult for 4 years. You already know the drill. So I understand this is like what you call it, like digital Hollywood. But at some point, like, do you actually want to live your life like this, where people could like bring up footage and like, hey, you did this, like what you talking about when you did this to this person? Why didn't you help him out? That's the part that's dangerous. So like, if Dean wants to go out like this, yeah, that's what Dean gonna do. But like, man, if this man has like, keep on partying with this man gets the wrong drink, and he punched your ass, and you don't wake up, Dean. Keep in mind, he's a 4 times heavyweight champion. Keep on playing.
I don't know about the heavyweight thing. I think he.
Well, when that fist hits you.
Hey, Rush, am I off base though? Do you think like the responsibility should go on to like younger generation to police up the older?
And what do you mean by that? Like,
well, like Dean, like from what Stan's saying, as far as like, man, Dean should be kind of doing this and stuff. Do you?
Okay, yeah, not like, cause No, he's still growing and learning, man. He's gonna make mistakes. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't put that kind of response. I mean, yo, listen, man. I guess, yeah. I just don't want to be negative about the situation. You know what I mean,
It's already negative, Rush.
Should I don't want my answer to be negative towards anybody, but should Gene do the right thing and not use this dude for like a circus act? Yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? He's young enough to make that kind of mistake. You know what I mean? So okay. I wouldn't want to put that kind of burden or responsibility on a young man because he's gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying, but like this just sucks, man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you. Yeah, it's tough.
Just watching it hurts, bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me play some more of this next clip.
Wait, we should get Wally in here.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Wally. What was your take on that, Wally? Do you think the burden should go on Dean, or do you put it on the older generation, pretty much to police their own self, get themselves together?
Well, of course you got to put it on him. He's the adult. I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't know how Dean. I don't know how this relationship with this whole kick thing started. However it is, if Dean brought it to him and he was cool with it, but again, it's like as quote unquote as high status as Adrien Broner is or was, how did this partnership even got to be where it is? I don't know. We don't know that. We don't know the back end story on that. At the end of the day, the deal is the deal, and here we are with it. The reality is it's still up to the person to go seek freaking help because they are grown up. But the thing is this, regardless, neither now, before, honestly, this is Adrien Broner, period. That's neither questioning if he has brain damage or not. This is who he is. This is who he is without the flash, without the money, without everything. He is an everyday, I came from the streets dude. Here we are.
Okay. Let me play this video now.
Do something?
No.
No. I ain't saying like do something. I'm saying like, can we do something like f***ing dip?
No.
Huh?
No, I'm celibate right now.
Man, get the f*** off me.
I'm working.
You don't know who you taking a picture with? The nigga.
Don't talk to me, please.
Well, I don't know why she tripping.
She working, cuz. Come on, man. Let her do that shit.
I'm the nigga. You just hey, bro. I'm the nigga.
It's girls here. They feeling overstimulated. They're not used to nigga shit. They're not used to that, nigga. Right. These Miami bitches, they used to bougie shit, like calm, collective, nigga.
Right.
Just chill, gang.
Okay.
Just relax,
Hold on.
my nigga.
Right.
They said you out of timeouts.
You this your last time out. This the last conversation I'm gonna have with you, gang.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
See what I'm saying?
I'm laughing at they from Miami. They're not used to niggas. That's why I laughed at. They from Miami. They're not used to niggas.
I said what I said. Again, you cannot take the ninja out of the goddamn gutter.
Yeah, when you getting coached by a youngster about, man, I don't care if this is a skit or not, man. The fact that you gotta be in that position, man, that's what looks crazy.
Not like the part where she said, "I'm celibate." And
yeah.
She's like,
Right.
get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that was sad. Let me play this one. This is where he talk about he can't even afford his own haircut and stuff. So
You know I'm broke, right?
You ain't broke, nigga. Rich in spirit, though.
No, right. Yeah. You give me $1,000, I cut my beard.
A band? You cut your beard?
Give me a band, I'll cut my beard.
You want me to let them know?
You get it back. I'll make sure you get it back. You're Uber? Uber?
I came with Uber, yeah.
You get Uber?
Do I have Uber? No.
Hey, start a quote like that.
I got you.
You ain't a fool with that nigga.
Nah, never.
You know I'm broke, right?
see, man, that's what I'm saying. They.
You know what? I wish he did a stream with Adrien Ross. At least Adrien Ross would have had him a little bit more with dignity and respect.
But I mean, Dean does like over the top stuff, man. So that
I wish it was Adrien Ross. I understand. I wish it was Adrien Ross that was there with him than Dean.
Yeah, that
Dean
shit
is an
was sad, bro.
opportunist. I don't like Dean no more now. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I think they sign up to do crazy stuff though, man. That's why I can't put the onus on homeboy. But I definitely think I hope he like get it together, man, and land on some better opportunities, man.
Yeah, like Adrian Ross.
Damn, jeez.
Yeah, I hope he goes to Adrian Ross. Andrew Ross will take care of him.
Nah, I do think Adrian he be putting people on, so I think it'll be a little better where he ain't got to embarrass himself so much. But yeah, hopefully, man, he turning around, man. He get in shape, man. He get some broadcasting jobs. He start learning how to network.
Baby steps first. Let's get some baby steps first. Let's just, you know what I'm saying, take a bath, sit with reality,
He said,
harm reduction, baby steps. We ain't, you know, we have to do baby steps.
Nah, I do agree. Yeah, you're
Baby
right.
steps. No church, because church is going to sit down trying to marry him off, and he needs to handle his life first, churches.
What's good, 100? I know you was
Papa
listening in,
Smurf
man.
in the house.
What's your take on all that?
Telling a nigga that taking a bath is a baby step is
Yeah. So 100, man, what's your take on that, man? Do you think it's more would you put it on the like what's his name, Dean, the 25-year-olds to like a morality thing? Like, man, y'all shouldn't be doing this too.
I'm trying to understand why we're applying any morality to it. Like I'm an example of this is like, for example, like the Drink Champs podcast, like when Kodak Black goes up there high as fuck and mumbling and all that other kind of shit. Why would you fault Nori for having him up there? Why are you gonna fault Dean for Adrien being a creep? That ain't, and especially if Adrien doing some bullshit and they checking him right then. Like if it was happening on their stream and they was letting it fly and they was participating in it, I could see where you would probably bring the morality in it. But if he doing some off the wall shit and they checking him right then for it, I don't see it. And I honestly think that it's good. I honestly think that it's better for us to see it than for it not to be seen, because there need to be representations of men checking other men in public. Like men need to see that it does happen, that you get checked by other men, because even though we got these screens in front of us and all of that, like men can never forget that you can get punched in your mouth when you go outside. And I think that there are a lot of younger, I ain't even gonna say younger people, I think there are a lot of people that don't get to experience being checked or seeing what it really looks like. That this is one of those examples that, hey, if you like, because especially, come on, man, like, on this internet shit, man, people show up on your show, they show up on your stream and start doing a whole bunch of wild shit that you weren't even expecting. Ain't no telling what kind of conversations AB was having on the phone with him when they was lining him up. He probably seemed normal as hell, but then as soon as the cameras came on, he just flipped into a whole nother character. That's possible too.
Nah, that's a good point, because that's what kind of happened on the Cam and May show though, Stan. You remember? Because he kept on doing the weird stuff. They were like, Cam was like, "Hey man, we ain't got time for this shit. Like, here's your money, bounce. Like, thank you for your time." You know,
I had to call Cap on Dean though. I had to call Cap on Dean because the past couple of months, Dean the one that always been checked, right? So now Dean is like, "I'm mature now." My brother, please. He was trying to help a man in front of his wife, and he had to slap you for that. Rampage had to sit down and discipline you. A couple other grown men had to discipline you. That's been your whole thing for the past couple of months. That's who Dean is. He's just been very disrespectful, and people had to do whatever. Now you bring this man in, which we all seen like, yo, why would you put this man on your show when we know that he's doing bad? And this is this like to have this man on the show to show that he's doing bad so that you can look good.
Which do you think is better for Dean's development in terms of him being able to get past his bullshit? Right? There's two scenarios.
Oh, that's easy. I want Dean to get his ass whooped.
Listen. I'm like, okay, no, this is what I'm saying. Do you think it's better for him to get his ass whooped while he's drunk doing bullshit, or him being able to see his bullshit in front of him with his own two eyes? Which do you believe would be more effective?
Number two.
The ass whooping ain't really gonna do nothing for him, because then at that point, he a bitch ass nigga, he snuck me.
No, number two, to see the bullshit and he can relate to it. That this could be his life, right? So but again, Again, if this was an Aiden Ross show, it would have been better. I just Dean, we're not.
Why would it have been better?
Yeah, go.
Aiden Ross would like sit down with him and like, hey, like, let's get you some help. Like, what's going on? Tell me what's happening. Like, what do you need? Not this whole thing of like this stuff. Or like, yeah, look how much he fell off. Look at it's a joke.
I don't know about this, Stan. You just gave all of those things that discredited Dean. Like, oh, he got checked by this person and he got checked by that person. Are you really gonna tell me that Aiden Ross is a more valuable source to? Hey, man, maybe you should sit down and get your life together. If that's the premise,
You
that
know what? But you know
Aiden
what?
Ross
Then
is
I'll
better
even go as
than-
far as this. I'd rather him go to Adam 22.
You keep brother.
What's he gonna do? Smash his wife?
Dean right now. That's how much I don't care for Dean right now. I'd rather him go to Adam 22.
Stan got the blind lead.
Yes, but Stan, let me ask you this, man. Do you think sometimes people need to fully crash in order for them to experience growth or get their shit together?
Sometimes they won't get their shit together. They already crashed. They're at the bottom. They don't know how to get out yet. So why do we need to watch it?
Because it's entertaining. Are you kidding me? We sat here on a stream for how long? What was that? Like an hour and a half? We sat up here talking about Meg and Clay the Stallion breaking up. This shit is entertaining, brother.
Well, that's not a crash. That's a heartbreak.
Oh, so cute. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not.
What heartbreak?
It's not. It's a heart. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light skinned men on this panel who at the center of destruction.
Now
we are the destruction of women's hearts this week. All light skinned are the destruction.
You know what's crazy? I was told recently that my perspective about black men shouldn't even be considered anymore.
Why is that?
Validating blackness is way too fucking confusing for me for the black community, because my grandmother is a Panamanian immigrant.
Yeah,
they called you a tether.
Yeah, you're a tether. Join the club.
Shit. Damn.
Join the club. All of us are tethers on this panel. You're not alone.
Nah, man. Some people they are getting too carried away with that stuff. I'm like, man, you know what? I rock with who I rock with. I ain't got time for that shit.
You think the police took the time to find out that my grandmother was an immigrant before they decided to do whatever they did?
Not at all.
My credit report decided. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think it's be funny about how y'all pick and choose like this blackness. And you, brother, Adam 22 and Aiden Ross, this black, you gonna send that black man to those two?
Compared to Dean right now, yes.
So what you're trying to say is,
I would even, you know what? I'll have him get a job with Vlad.
Vlad ain't about to fuck up his environment. Vlad about business. Vlad like, look.
He's working for slavery. Ain't this a bitch?
Hey, Dean gotta do better for me. That's all I'm just saying. Dean gotta do better.
You definitely voted Republican.
What do you mean? Dean is a Republican.
I said you, motherfucker.
No, but Dean is a Republican.
I ain't talking about Dean. I'm talking about
you. My vote don't count because I'm a tether. I was gonna say Democrat, but that doesn't matter. I'm a tether.
Nah, but I hopefully Adrien snap out of this, man, because he looking bad, man. And he done fucked up all them opportunities, man. So that's a hell of a fall from grace, boy.
What is the morality that we're trying to apply to this? I'm trying.
I don't think there's none with Dean. I do see what Stan. He's just like, hey, man, I don't agree with like filming somebody crashing out. I mean, I wouldn't do it either, but I'm not mad if somebody does it,
But he has children, right? And his children going to school, and then you looking at. But I know, but like that's the thing, right? Like you have kids. Those kids are now going to school with kids who have access to Kick and Twitch and showing that off. That's not something you want to see all the time in your face. I get it. Like he's an adult and he's responsible. but he can't help himself because he's not in a frame of mind to know like what's happening, and that's the thing. Like he's been taken advantage of, and he is at the lowest. He's been taken advantage of. He's not there.
So two things. I think
Yeah.
it was more Rush that I was trying to understand because his
Oh,
thought
go ahead,
process
Rush.
behind the morality was what was confusing me. That was one. Two. Damn, what you just said something. I was trying to grab it before you. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm just trying to understand the morality in here because let me just try and get some understanding first before I say anything else.
Rush.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing much to talk about. you know, I expound on that because we as black people we always exploit each other. I don't see no other race doing the shit what black people do to each other. You know what I mean? That's why I put it in that factor. But it's not really to talk about. You know what I mean? I was just stating something.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, but see, but like we don't ever see other races doing it. Like, how far? Like, every time I hear something like that, it always makes me wonder, how far does your algorithm go? Like, your algorithm is gonna show you what you're used to. Like, you're telling me that you don't think white people do this to each other. Like, hey fam, if you think there's not a section of the internet of white people that destroy people like him, like.
Okay, let's
This is not something that only happens in the black community. Other communities do this on a regular fucking basis. So that being a thought process behind it, I already feel like that's a moot point. You know what I'm saying?
No. This is what happens. You ready for it? Since we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Afro Latino community on board here, the tethers. If he was
not an Afro, into
you're Haitian. Haitian's part of Hispaniola, which is Latino. Welcome back to the club.
No.
Okay, so
again, I said I'm not an Afro.
Club. Let's stick on topic, Wally.
Let's
around here. Let's stick on
around here. I promise you,
go ahead to the point.
You and your people go through your bloodline. I guarantee you, none of y'all gonna come back being African. Goddamn it.
Okay, since we got 5
Stan, go ahead to the point though. Listen,
so in the Latin community, you do this type of stuff. We know what happens. You might come back with no lower half below the neck. Machetes are real. They do end stuff when you do talk about them. Like it's a wrap. No matter where you are in Latin America, the islands, mainland, it happens. So that's like if this was a Latino person that was doing it to another Latino man, the ex-boxer, it wouldn't look good. The families will come in and handle this real quick.
I don't think so, man. I think since Adrien been like this for a long time, his whole life, man. That's what I'm saying. Like I could see if it probably happened like
earlier.
The end of his career, and he didn't have like a reputation for this. Like I said, man, on the other video I did, man, I played where he was like sabotaging, deals and stuff. So he's just known for this type of behavior, man. This been him
a Puerto Rican boxer that's doing this.
All I know is
but I'm saying they won't even act like him. You know what I'm saying? So if you had him on a live, that would be different if you're making that connection. But Adrien's a clown.
So why wouldn't the Puerto Ricans allow this to happen to him?
I'm not saying they won't because man, he's a grown man making his own decision. But I'm just saying they don't maneuver like AB from the jump. This is on AB.
Will they maneuver like Dean?
Huh?
Will they maneuver like Dean?
If there was a person that had a Kink account and they did silly shit, yeah, they'll put them on. Really? And they was making money fist over like that, yeah, they're gonna put your ass on there, let you wild out.
Haitians, who won't handle the Haitian delegation? Wally, Rush, will the Haitians do this to their own?
And who you asking?
I don't want to get into that. You know what I mean? It's just already a separation with us within our community with this whole FBA joint. You know what I mean? Caribbean.
No. But like a Haitian boxer, will you see a Haitian Dean in a Haitian boxer like AB would that take place in the community?
I don't want to answer that, and I'm just saying, like us as black people,
Mm,
we shouldn't exploit each other like that. That's why I stand with it. I mean,
But why
okay.
is it? But okay, maybe
Okay, you
that's
speak
the
for the
part.
Panamanians. Okay,
I ain't
Panamanian.
speaking. I ain't speaking for no goddamn body. Look, yo, maybe the exploitation part is the part where I'm probably trying to get to understand it because I'm trying to understand like who's really exploiting him. Like what do we? So because this this is where it's at, right? So because he is choosing to operate and maneuver in something that is below what we may consider our base moral level, because he's choosing to operate below the base moral level, I am exploiting him by having him on my show. I don't really know. I don't really know if I'm rocking with that.
He said, I don't have money for a haircut. He also said, I don't know what an Uber is. And I don't have money for an Uber. Can you give me a ride? Take the camera off of me.
Okay, really? Who really?
So he joined. So he
So this,
joined.
no, no,
He
no,
did it
no.
because he don't have money.
So you brought your ass all the way over there. You was already pulling up on shorties. I'm that nigga. You done said I'm that nigga to how many different shorties for you to now ask for a ride home and be broke and need help? I bet you if what he did worked on one of
He
them, he would not have asked
said.
for an Uber ride. He
He
would not have.
said, I will cut my beard for $1,000. And there he was with no beard and was given $1,000.
Okay, cool. He's probably. Why is it Dean's fault that this is what he's doing?
He said not Dean's fault. I just said Dean
I'm
went ahead
just
and
saying,
exploited
okay,
him.
he's not exploiting him.
You
Somebody that's
cut
willing to
off a
sell it.
man's beard
Somebody
for
that's willing to sell
$1,000.
their booty gonna sell their booty.
And do you take the participation and take their booty?
Hold on, Stan. I got a good, I got a good, I got a good example for you. What was that show, man, with the wild white dudes that used to come on like MTV, man?
Of
Jackass.
Jersey? Jackass, yes.
Was that exploitation?
Yes.
How?
Towards the end, because he wasn't all there. And also he's conserved now. He has so much brain damage. Like he's not all there. And they still continue.
But say
So,
with all his faculties, he was all there. You still would
so
say
but
that's
Starting off, right? But then it was gone. But then he was on contract and people used to the money. And he went for it because he don't want people to be mad at him. He's not
okay,
all there.
but that's an example of having people that love you that are standing around you. Yo, what you're doing is wild. You need to stop this. Change your life. What you're doing is going to kill you, and you still do it anyway.
That's not what Dean did. Dean said, and I quote, 100 watts. You said 100 watts. You go to them like, yo, I'll go ahead and give me $1,000 so I cut off all my braids. Next thing you know, we see 1,000 watts ball hit it. Dean is not. Dean doesn't care
I'm saying he said, I will cut my beard off for $1,000.
because he
Dude,
needs the
what?
money.
No. I got you. I'm answering. I'm answering you, right? Me and AB sitting in the house, and we sitting here in front of this camera, and we having a stream, and everything's going cool. And AB looked at me and said, "Hey, yo, I shave my beard right now for $1,000." You do what? I shave this shit right now for $1,000. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Hold up. Somebody, hey, hand me my bag. Give me a rack out of there right now. Boy, I give you this $1,000 right now. You say that shit. I'm exploiting him for that?
Yes.
Get the
oh,
fuck
Stan
out
tripping.
of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yes.
Hell no. With the way that we used to joke on each other in school, all the mama jokes and all that, you telling me that
But it's different, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's different because first of all, when we did the mama jokes, it was for fun and there was no truth in it, right? He's saying like he wants. Hold on. He's saying, what you gonna say? That's your mama one leg, and they call her Eileen. Well, your mama had two. We know your mama had two legs. Your mama didn't have one. We were just playing jokes, right?
But she was black as a motherfucker though.
Well, how black?
So
She was in the city black.
Okay, but when they made that joke to say your mama's so black when she get out the oil light come on, the oil light didn't literally come on, but your mama black.
Oh yeah, it was
so
fun.
There's truth in it.
But you're going. This
And
man has no
disrespectful. Come
money.
on, man. Your intention was to be
This money. You're an adult. The man has no money. He is desperate for money. It's your fault if you participate. So now, okay, here's something, right? Here's something. You're now feeding into something where he now says like, oh, if I degrade myself, people will pay me. And you fed into that. So now he's like, well, you know what? When people could go ahead and if I like do something degrading, they'll give me money. You just fed into it. That's not helping him. You got your views. Congratulations. But he don't have no dignity.
So
he
you're
doesn't
telling
have
me the
dignity.
So that camera is the only thing that makes the difference between exploiting him and not.
No, what happened is he has no dignity.
Action, if those same actions would have taken place in the privacy of not being on live, the same exact situation played out, and they weren't on live, that wouldn't be exploitation?
Still exploitation because it's funny to you. And you know that that person is down and out.
Oh my God.
And you belittle him.
We cooked.
You belittle him. We're cooked because we have no morality. That's why we cook.
No,
we don't have no morality. We can't even take care of our fellow man.
Sometimes a homie's supposed to walk up on you and say, you being a bitch ass nigga today. You supposed sometimes that's supposed to happen. Sometimes you down bad. And niggas make decisions that aren't normally what they would make when they down bad. It's a circle of life. Like that's it, man. Now get the fuck.
Why would I pay somebody to cut off their beard, sir?
Why would he offer that?
Because it's degrading. He wanted to make the views go high, and he got paid.
Hey, brother, that's his personal.
He's in survival mode right now.
That's my problem. You can't be in survival mode and stand in front of a woman and say, I'm that nigga. I make my own millions. Ain't nobody make me. You can't stand in front of somebody and
yes, you can. That's a woman. He don't look pathetic in front of a woman.
That makes it even crazier, Stan. That makes it even crazier. You're telling me that you have the nuts to stand here in front of this girl and tell her you don't know who I am? I'm that nigga. I'm a 3-time world champion. You know what I'm AB.
4 times.
I'm AB. Oh, my fault. I'm 4 times. You know what I mean? Hey, tell me how wild this would be for me to stand in front of a chick and tell her that I'm that nigga, and then turn around and ask SJ, "Hey, yo, you think you can slide me like 100? I'm trying to see if I can take Shorty around the corner to the bar up here." Like that's not
like
crazy.
That doesn't happen. No, like that doesn't happen.
Okay.
We know people like this. We know people like this. We all know people like this.
And the people that you know that operate like that, you're trying to give them a pass they don't deserve.
I don't give no pass. I say no.
That exploitation is a pass that is not deserved. You're not being exploited, dog. When you decided that you were going to offer your beard up for $1,000, that was your decision. Because wasn't nobody thinking about cutting your beard before you said it. But since you offered this bullshit, yes, let me go ahead and get some clicks. Sure, fine. I'll get some.
Do we know? Did they edit that out?
What are you talking about? I'm just going off of the scenario that was put in front of me. If it's real or not, I don't know.
So Stan, what happened if what's his name, Dean, was like, you know what, man, let's do some lives so we can put some money in your pocket. Would that change the scenario?
Please understand something with me and Dean right now. I know I'm baptized and I belong to Jesus Christ.
When this
but
happened?
Also there's a side of me sometimes I just wanna go ahead and make a little voodoo doll and start sticking it with needles and start burning some candles. So with me and Dean, there's nothing I want to do with Dean moving forward. He's not my favorite person right now. I just don't care for him at all.
Okay, so you're biased.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said But all right, man, we're going to jump into the last topic. I like the back and forth, man. Like I said, hopefully homie gets his shit together. I think some of these topics is good, man, because I don't think more or less the morality like you were asking 100, but it's like a cautionary tale damn near. Like, don't go out like this man right here, man. Like, get your shit in order so you ain't got to be on no live with some youngsters looking like the old crazy old guy and stuff, the weirdo.
doing flips for money.
Yeah, that was wild. But all right, man. The next clip that we're gonna go over real quick is the Ice Spice one, man, where she got in a fight at the McDonald's and stuff.
Where was this located, in Philly, or was it?
No, I think it was Hollywood, man. I think it was Hollywood McDonald's.
Wow.
So do y'all think Ice Spice was at fault for this, or man, do you think she should have been able to put them hands on her
and get sued?
I give no fuck.
Rush, what's your take? I saw you come off mute.
Yeah, no, I think the white girl lined her up. You know what I mean? You know, so she should have been.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
with the one that's sitting right here.
Yeah, the white girl with the blonde hair with the pink sweater on. She should be more mindful on who she hang around with, and you know she need to start hiring security. You know what I mean?
No, I was about to say that because yeah, this was a weird little scenario that played out, man, where you know somebody just roll up on her like that. So yeah, I think fans need to start getting that work. They should allow them to get sued, man, because yeah, homegirl came up there. That was a weird situation.
Man, they're gonna say like the onus is on the celebrity, and they gotta pay them money.
Yeah, but I think they got to start changing some of these rules, man, because some of these fans are stepping over them boundaries, man. They getting a little emboldened, you know, with that stuff. But I like what Russ said, man. They got to get some security, man. She's out here walking like she's like a local artist or something, man. She's pretty big to be just invisible to be out here like that.
Sitting in empty McDonald's.
Yeah, that's crazy. But let me go ahead and play this clip, man. Let me know when y'all want me to stop.
So you from Cali? So go take out. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Sherrone. Where you from? Oh, you're from Sherrone. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I got you.
Pause. When I watch this video, my heart rate goes up, right? When Shorty stands at the end of the table, like why are your antennas not up? You got your homegirl sitting right across from you. Hey, like situational awareness is way too fucking important. Like just the are you from Cali? That whole exchange. By the time that happened, Ice Spice should have already been either up on her feet, trying to get out the seat, something, anything. Situational awareness, people, please. Let's work on that. I'm sorry.
No. Good point. Yeah, you man. When somebody they coming up there all weird and stuff, like yeah, get up, man. Don't be having them conversation at a like you're saying Watts at a disadvantage. So yeah, get up. But even a friend to be like, I'd be like, man, you don't ever let the money person, man, be having some beef. I'm pushing you off. Like let one of y'all be popping it. I'm right there. I'd be like, you got to keep this moving, man. I ain't about to let y'all be in a direct fire and stuff. But all right, let me play some more of this. Do y'all think them dudes in the background, man, they should have stepped in sooner?
No.
You know, I would say, what's up, y'all? I would say like they should have, but I don't think at first, like in the beginning, I don't think they was even expecting that to even go down. So they was already in a reactive state of trying to de-escalate the situation. So I don't know how if this is like a replay or if you guys just now like getting this like reaction, but as far as for like with those guys, right? they tried to like break it down like at first, but it was already too late by then.
Everybody on this panel comes from a time where when a fight breaks out in front of you, you let it go for a solid 10, 15 seconds real quick before you hop in and break it up. They let it go for a little bit real quick, and then it kind of like spread down the aisle. So it's like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and break this up.
Yeah, because right here they watching. They like, oh, okay. Like you said.
Yeah, I wanna let me see how this unfold real quick.
Hold on, let me play it back. Let me watch their movements.
So you from Cali? So go take out. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Sherrone. Where you from? Oh, you're from Sherrone. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I got you. Well, I'm from Wade.
Yeah, Russ, you're right, man. I think homegirl lined her up, man, because it looked like she knew him, and them guys in the back, they all dapping up. That dude that's with her.
Yeah, I mean, peep game, when she walked in, she went directly to the table. I mean,
Yeah, she bumped homegirl.
Off rip, I would have like, yeah, man, like when you in a certain tax bracket and you got some fame with it along with it too, you got to move different. I mean, like what famous person goes to a McDonald's at 3 a.m. by themselves, man? You're supposed to have security with you. I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you hit that peak like she is at, man. Yeah, you can't be doing like regular day shit, man. That ain't you no more, man.
Isn't she like dating an NBA player too?
Shit, I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, she got an NBA player boyfriend. So I'm like, why would you? Don't you have a car?
Ain't nobody paying. Yeah, ain't nobody paying that shit on mine because they're gonna end up broke up next year anyway. So it don't I need to know what tax bracket this is where you can't go to McDonald's at 3 o'clock in the morning by yourself, so I can be like a couple thousand right under it. Because this is some bullshit. Like damn, I just want to go get me a Big Mac and some chicken nuggets. Like, just let me live, bro. This that bullshit.
Yeah, this tax bracket is below 30 G's a month. 30 G's a year.
Yeah, you got to go to that
the hood.
No, you gotta go to that McDonald's that's in like Beverly Hills and shit.
No. I'm talking about the Rush saying that Ice Spice is making too much money to be at McDonald's by herself at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like normally those are McDonald's, like they're the low end that's open 24 hours. The high end, like you go into the suburbs, everything shuts down at 11 p.m. or midnight.
Yeah,
like you can't even come inside to eat. Like at the high, a rich neighborhood, like you can't come inside. Like you need to have a car and you need to leave.
But the lifestyle she living, like she probably could have just been like, all right, cool, let's run to McDonald's, let me get something to eat, and then we're gonna come right back to the studio and lay another track.
Yeah, that's what should have happened. Yes, but this might be a hood McDonald's because all the McDonald's on Hollywood.
You disagree with Rush? What he's saying? Like, hey man, you can't be rolling out here, man, as a celebrity. You disagree?
I feel like that is one of those things that's like easier said than done, because it's a lot. That's a lot of moving parts, man. Just having security all the time. It's a lot of moving parts. It's checking in with motherfuckers. Like it's just sometimes it's more work than it is benefit. I mean, it's more of a work than it is, a benefit. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes more from you than it actually provides a service for you. And it's like again, like fuck, I'm trying to go to McDonald's on a random ass Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody on my social knows I'm out here. Like it's, damn, I can't even do that. Just on a human being level. It's like I can't even go to McDonald's, my nigga. We're not talking about her going to McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon after she just got off of a radio station interview that's 2 blocks up the street from where she just left at. Like, we're not talking about none of that. Like, shorty, she got the hoodie on. She ain't got nothing flash. She ain't got no jewels on or nothing. Like Shorty was just trying to mind her business. I think it's kind of fucked up that even somebody in that kind of position can't just go mind their business.
Nah, I do agree with you, man. That's what I'm saying. Like being famous sometimes, man, it got them downsides because it's just like, man, you can't even do normal shit no more.
do normal shit no more.
But
Well,
I do think like what Rush is saying. You gotta hold on. Yeah, I do think like what Rush is saying though, man. Because you got a good point, 100, where it's like, man, you can't have an armed guard at all times. Because like I was thinking about the logistics on that. That would be costly also. And I think her net worth is like $5 million. So it's like, yeah, it's not like she's Jeff Bezos and stuff. But should she probably have just gone through the drive-through or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Like when Stan said that, I'm like, yeah, you can't be just eating in a McDonald's in a hood spot, dog. Like getting some McNuggets.
Yeah, y'all not wrong. There was definitely there. Y'all aren't wrong. There is a better way to move in this situation. You did kind of set yourself up to get touched. You made yourself vulnerable to being touched. Everything that y'all are saying is valid. You are a person of status and of an income level where people want a piece of what you got, even if it is a piece of your jewelry or they take your something. People want a piece of what you got. So she definitely did put herself in a very vulnerable position.
But yeah, her friend definitely set her up, man. Look, watch this bump though.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah, Ice Spice need to get rid of her crew, boy. Get a new one. My bad, M3. There was some echo coming through.
There was some echo coming through. I'm sorry. Do you hear the echo now still?
Yeah, I don't know if you got the YouTube.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I 1 second, okay?
All right.
Because he Bluetooth in that fancy ass spaceship.
Mm-hmm. He over there balling and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Acting brand new.
Don't go no McDonald's M3.
Hold on, I got another clip. Let me follow up with that one. So, Russ, is it steep to get like a security for like, you know, like a celebrity, man? How's that looking?
Nah, I mean, in the state of California, I don't know if you guys know the climate with rappers going to California getting clipped, but it's a common thing. So, yeah,
you guys hear me now?
You're in Cali, niggas is
Yeah,
lining niggas
yeah, we
up
can hear you.
to get robbed and clipped. So, yeah, I think it's worth it for you to get armed security if you are a famous rapper. You know what I mean? Especially in Cali.
Okay, can you guys hear me now? Are we good?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. What I was gonna mention, like, okay, I get that, like, you know, when you're famous and you can't really move like accordingly, but do you think it's more? Do you think it's more of like kind of like a black thing or whatever? Because like you have like guys like Adam Sandler, you know, who just moves around freely with no security, and nobody don't really bother him like that.
I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's just they don't go into bad spots, man. I think they stay in they sections. You know what I'm saying? More or less, like I think we'll travel out. You know, sometimes more where we're like, fuck it, I'm from here. You know, not thinking we're famous anymore. Because even I like what 100 was kind of saying, like, man, you know, you still want to do like regular shit, but I think those like Adam Sandler, I think they realize like, nah, I can't be doing this shit no more. I gotta change my patterns. So I don't think it's a race thing. I just think it's like more or less like, well, yeah, I don't think it's a race thing.
Okay,
that's why I emphasize rappers, because rappers, they have to move, you know, accordingly within that kind of blueprint. You know what I mean? You know, especially if you're traveling, doing shows, there's a terminology that they use called checking in. You know what I mean? So as a rapper in California, you have to take certain precautions with security because you could possibly get clipped. You know what I'm saying?
If it's not a race thing, it's definitely a cultural thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking more or less. Thank you 100, because I was trying to think of the right terminology. I was about to say, yeah, like certain things it would be more cultural.
Because how the internet got mad at Gucci for having off-duty security, having off-duty police officer as security. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, because even with some rappers, like what Rush was saying, it's like, man, they do, like you're saying, 100, they'll clown each other like, oh, man, he had security, he had to do this. So it's almost like that culture in that, you know, in hip hop, it puts you at a detriment and leaves you unsafe. But I'm glad people, like, man, we starting to have these conversations where it's like, man, you better get your ass some security if you need it, or, you know, change your movements. But let me go ahead, let me play this one real quick.
Is speaking out 2 days after the rapper was attacked while enjoying a meal at a McDonald's in Hollywood. Per footage obtained by TMZ, Ice breaks her silence. Making light of the April 15th altercation, Ice writes on X April 17th, alongside a snippet of the video, "This wouldn't happen at a Wendy's." In the video, the 26-year-old was seen sitting in a booth alongside a friend inside the fast food chain when a woman approached their table, seemingly wanting to sit down with them. After Ice pointed at the restaurant's door, the woman proceeded to lean in close and argue whether the New York native is from California. The woman then proceeds to slap Ice in the face before a man drags her away. The rapper then got up from her seat and followed the woman outside the restaurant where the fight continued. The video then showed Ice fighting her attacker in the middle of the street where the two exchanged punches until Ice fell on her back. E-News has reached out to Ice's rep, her attorney, and the LAPD for comment, but has not yet heard back. Following the video's release, Ice's attorney, Bradford Cohen, emphasized that legal action would be taken against the perpetrators. He told Billboard in an April 17th statement, "The unprovoked attack on my client has been reported to the LAPD, and we will be pursuing any and all criminal and civil avenues to hold the perpetrators responsible for their actions. We are also exploring holding the location responsible for their apparent lack of appropriate security."
Man, do y'all think she should be able to like sue the location? Because it's not like they what they gotta have security for celebrities and shit.
But you're in Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
They would have security, but like here's something about California: like security bouncers, you can't lay hands on them, can't touch them anyway. You can't, you know.
Damn, why do y'all live in California again?
The weather.
Yeah.
It's the weather.
God damn. I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you, listening to that clip, I'm kind of on Rush's side, man. Because GP could have got her killed. Because when we first started talking about this, I was thinking about it. I was like, hell yeah, shout out to Ice Spice for holding that shit down. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, all right, if she did get lined up, old girl that was sitting across from her was on bullshit and didn't hold her down. And I'm thinking about it. What if shorty across from her would have swung on her when old girl did? Now you just got jumped in the middle of McDonald's. Okay, cool. Let's say it broke out the same way it did and she went outside. Now when you go outside, somebody got a yalla outside and now you just got holes put in you off of GP. Just trying to, fuck that. You gonna run. Yeah, you gonna run that one with me. Nah, just off of GP. Damn. Yeah, you need.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
security was supposed to pick her ass up and carry her to the car and say, "Let's get the fuck out of here." I'm kind of on Rush's side now.
And also, like, look where people are at nowadays. Like, people are looking for their moments of with celebrities, negative moments, and like, she probably have her own camera. Like, I beat up Ice Spice and post it.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's what I was saying, man. They got to do something with the fans, man. Like, put some lawsuits on them, like some law, man, because it looked like they, you know, like you said, people would snuff. I seen movie stars and shit just to be like, yo, I did this, post this on like World Star and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. Like, she's suing. Shout out to King Pix. Let me play the rest of this clip because let me see if they show the outside stuff. Oh, okay, shit. I done missed a bunch on this. King Pix was like, jerk, you wildin'.
Security ain't worth a goddamn thing. They do got security. He ain't worth shit.
Alright. What the happened? Why is that touching me? She's drunk, but just relax. Why would I relax if she's touching me? She's drunk. Where is she? Where is she? Why would I let it go?
What the f? Your hands is spicy. It's going viral. Next week we gonna say
You gonna spank a bitch? Nah.
Wait, calm down, calm down.
Let me fight her.
Calm
On your
down,
mama.
calm down.
On your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight a bitch. Why would you wanna fight me? Are you a bitch?
Calm down.
You wanna fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch? You 120 pounds. Let's get at it then. Let's get at it then.
Calm down. Calm
The
down.
Y'all,
Calm down.
y'all think this a famous?
Oh, what happened?
You from what?
That's on
You. Where you from?
What happened? I don't
What
understand
the you mean what happened?
I wasn't. Get off your
You wasn't there. Where she at? Where she at? And why the you want to record? It's funny.
Yeah, she definitely need a security guard. Goddamn it.
Hey, don't jump her.
Hey, yo, if that's my girl, I'm breaking up with her ass tomorrow.
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though. Don't push him because he can't hit you the back. Don't push him. Calm down. All right, but calm down.
Yeah, that definitely need at least a cousin or something. Goddamn it, she ain't got no brother or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if the friend she was with was a real one or didn't line her up, that would have been a completely different situation.
Yeah,
Completely different situation.
I hate to say it. Californians have more flicks than Kellogg's. Her friend was way too relaxed. Somebody that you don't know come in and scoot you over to sit next to you. This would never happen on the East Coast or the South, not even in the Midwest. This is why California
Be
do
black
have
friends.
real ones, not Californians, just a real one.
That white girl was not with the shits at all.
She was like, "Look, you going outside? You on your own on that one?" She's like, "Look, we need to stay in here and call to the cops,
Or get in the car and leave." Because that's the part about it. Get in your car and leave. Everybody got a camera phone. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just leave. Just give them no opportunity, no footage, nothing.
Stand.
This is California.
Okay, I understand. It's California. Hey, I live in Texas, so trust me.
What's up, cousin?
There is a percentage of people that live in the two states that we live in that walk around with a packet of wish a nigga would.
And Nevada and New Mexico.
And they wait to crack it open at any opportunity they can. McDonald's at 3:00 in the morning, Walmart at 7 in the evening. It don't matter. They got a can. They got a nice packet of wish a nigga would, nice and ready. And that right there was Ice Spice's packet of wish a nigga would popping open. There was no getting in the car for her. Fuck you, man.
But who were her peoples though? And that was the part. Like she did come in with people.
Fuck all that. I'm Dolo. I want her one-on-one. Fuck all that shit you talking about. And you a bitch for trying to fight me for her. Get her over here. I want the fair one.
She raised up. I might buy an Ice Spice album, man.
I completely understand it because I'm a little unhinged.
Because she held her ground like that.
Yeah, I'm chemically imbalanced, and I know this about myself. So that's why I understand it.
But sometimes you do need the cameras not to be provided, so there's no proof.
No. Record this shit. I'm about to drag this bitch from here to the stoplight.
But you don't want proof.
Yes, you do. Yes, I do. We already got the proof of her running up on me inside of the McDonald's. From this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm whooping her ass. My lawyer gonna call her lawyer. My lawyer gonna call her lawyer after she take this ass whooping, and I'll pay whatever the fuck the settlement is. Because I need a motherfucker to know. Don't just run up on me and think this shit's sweet. The rest of you rap bitches that's out there, because there is a level of this where she do got to send a message to other rap bitches. Because this is great for her rap street cred. This is great for her. For her to be standing outside Dolo like that, all the way New York, then let's get at it. Yeah, that's great. That's great for her rapper cred.
So you think she turned up a little bit just for the camera? Like, look, I'm gonna market this shit.
No, she's not
giving
hype.
a fuck about that.
Yeah.
No. The camera was a cherry on top. Oh, and you recording it? Well, you a bitch for holding the camera, but I'm still gonna mock this bitch. Yeah, no, that was just a cherry on top.
So she was gangster in this. How she handled it?
Gangster, no. But I appreciate that she stood on her team.
Okay. There we go.
That. Yeah,
but anybody out there,
if she was gangster, then she wouldn't have had that girl with her that she had with her.
Yeah, facts. But all right, man, we go ahead and close this out. Shout out to Ice Spice, man. Yeah, fans getting crazy, man. So I think, yeah, definitely they need to put some rules on them. Like, you mess around, put your hand on somebody like that, it should be like an automatic like fee or fine or some shit.
Well, if that's what you're looking for, we got to start with these NBA and these NFL games. The fans that's in the crowd that throw stuff at the players or like get to yell racial stuff. The fans that are in these games that are going too far, we got to get control of that too. Because I mean, like a situation like this, like how do you really legislate that?
No, I think across the board, man, because, you know, it puts people in such a bad state, man, especially like the ones, because like now they got to go spend money because like you said, they do need to kind of get a security guard. So some people, man, I think they crazy, man. I think they want to ass whooping where you hit them pockets. That's what I think they wake up, man.
McDonald's had a security guard standing at the front door watching it happen.
My man was like, look, I make 15 an hour. I ain't got time for that shit.
You can't, security and a bouncer in California is different. You cannot put your hands on anyone.
I will never live in California.
That's what you say now.
I mean that shit. Brother, how you no.
So what would be the point of a bodyguard or something then if you can't put your hands on somebody? Well, he just
you guide them outside.
Shut that shit. No.
Stan don't know.
So what do you pat?
Stan making this shit up.
So the bouncers that are patting me down before I get in the club, what is your purpose? What does it matter?
Wait, I don't think the bouncers out here, they don't touch. They just ask you to open up.
You don't even.
They have to touch because, like, if a fight break up, they gotta break it up a little bit.
Unless they're police officer, off-duty cops. But if you're not,
I gotta look this up. I think
there's
Stan
a law.
Wildin'.
No.
There's no way you're telling me that you go to a club and don't get patted down. I don't understand.
Stan, was you a security guard out there?
Maybe.
We are so fucking cooked.
But all right, man, we'll go ahead and get the parting words, man. We'll go around M3 with your parting words, man.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he might have dropped. All right, Wally.
Oh, there you go.
My bad, man. I was on the phone real quick.
No,
you doing last words now?
Yeah, we doing last words. Go ahead, Rush. Then I get M3 in there.
Yeah, my last words is yo, man, control your lust. Don't do no sucker shit out there. You know what I mean? You see a bird, man. You know what I mean? Yo, you gotta move, you know what I mean, accordingly, man. Stay sucker free, man. And yeah, man, they all for the streets, you heard? I'm out. One.
All right, thanks for pulling up, Rush. All right, Wally, man, what's your parting words?
Parting words. When you put certain people in positions, get them a CAT scan. That's one. As far as the Ice Spice stuff, definitely get better friends. Cause boy, hell no, bro, hell no. I'm sorry, dog. The way that looked, like, one, just rolling up. This is like, to me, looking at that, I'm like, okay, this is a complete stranger. Why is she just rolling up, being this friendly? We just got here, we eating something, and you just rolled up out of nowhere, thin air. No, hell no. You that's a foot stomp. I'm sorry. You should got stomped. She should have got stomped. She shouldn't even make it out of there. I'm sorry. Choose better friends. Choose better friends.
All right, M3.
You guys can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You guys hear me well?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. So, anyways, I was gonna say, like, man, look, my parting words is this: start nothing or it won't be nothing. Especially like if you roll up to me like in McDonald's and all that, talking about shaking ass and all that. But I would like, for Ice Spice, if you don't got the money like that to like hire like security, you got to move accordingly. Maybe I have to start like door dashing because at this point, your situational awareness skills is just not good at all. So, man, you just gotta like just protect yourself. Shoot, if I had that type of money and I'm famous, man, you won't be catching me outside, man. I'll be going to all the like the where ain't nobody coming up to me and be like, hey, like, all that crazy stuff. If I like a hood area or whatever, I'm gonna be packing with a whole bunch of like security. You know what I mean? Securitas, private elite security, stand security.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
I don't secure the property. I don't go to the rat shit.
So Stan, since you, how would you handle that situation, man?
Don't go to the ratchet. I just don't do.
No, I'm saying from like a bodyguard or a security guard perspective.
Man,
how would that play out?
What she did wrong was her back was to the exit. She sat way to the back of her back was from the exit, so she couldn't see who was coming in. She sat way in the blind spot, so there's no security could have helped her right away. And also, I'm glad the manager came out to get people out of there. But Ice Spice could have done a lot better picking locations. Like, why would you pick that place to go eat at 2:00, 3:00 in the morning? She's talking about Wendy's. I'm going to like IHOP, not Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? Like, IHOP got like a better, and like you got so much other places in LA to go to, for you to go to a McDonald's. Like, you could have went somewhere else 3:00 in the morning. Yeah, that's disappointing, but this is what happened when people want to keep it real. I keep it real. I keep it real bougie.
So yeah, I want to put another spin on this though. I want to put another spin on this.
What's that?
Knowing that she was at night over at freaking McDonald's, I ain't gonna lie, she should have had better clothes on because you being too cozy. I'm sorry. No, I gotta have clothes.
Better
on.
Clothes on. What you talking?
No.
That's the style here in California.
I'm sorry. No, like even though the chick, whoever the random chick was, like let's be real here. I'm sorry, you way too cozy. The way that could have went to the point that she could have dropped hella haymakers on you in the worst case scenario. Plus, then you being out there on the street and then you slip and fall. No, I'm sorry.
And also, she's going to fight a dude.
At night, I'm at least going to be in some type of wear where I have to stay ready because I don't get free.
And also the sad part, like she's going to fight a guy.
Was she supposed to come out like with a boxing outfit or like a wrestler singlet?
Again, all I'm saying is I would have been better where you coming at you at night and then you think nothing's gonna happen. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
So she got dressed like John Wick now and shit.
Hey, call it what you want to call it.
No, she was in a blind spot. SJ, she was in a blind spot. Like it was
okay.
She had the hoodie. She couldn't see who was coming in. The friend that could see who was coming in didn't warn her, or like it looked like there was like another friend that was joining. Again, logistically, she didn't sit herself well, and again, like it's like, yo, sometimes you just cannot eat at McDonald's 3:00 in the morning. It's okay. It's okay.
100. It's let me toss it to 100 though, man. Let me get his part of words.
Hey, look, man. Situational awareness to save your life. I do understand it though. Once you get to certain levels in your life, you have to start moving different. When you get a promotion at your job, you can't interact with the staff members the same way that you were when you were a regular staff member. When you get married, you can't act the same way with the bitches that you was when you single. So it's just different situations. And like, yes, when you get married, you take some pose like you had them when you were single. Okay,
I'm
so
Lord
different
the rings
situations.
now. I gotta hear him. I got a ring now.
Hey, 100, this the morality guy again. You remember?
Yeah, this is what I was like.
I'm going to Mocha Fest.
To the beginning of the show, I personally think that this whole exploiting thing, we need to readjust what that is. Because if there is someone who is operating below the moral code, it is not my responsibility for what they do when they come to my platform to a certain extent, right? If I bring him to my platform and he gonna start interacting with females in a way and I'm checking him for it, don't wait until it posts for you to tell me that I'm exploiting him when he's the one that can't keep his shit together. If I took part in it, if I encouraged it or something of the sort, then we can start talking about morality. But me taking advantage of him because he decided to shave his fucking beard for $1,000, ain't nobody tell him to sell his booty hole, but he made his booty hole up for sale. He made that choice.
But you don't need to go ahead and touch the booty hole.
I didn't touch it. Hey,
you don't want to do nothing with the booty hole. Because here's something. Here's the money, and don't offer your booty hole no more.
Hunter Watts didn't touch the booty hole, but it's somebody 2 blocks down that wants to touch the booty
that's
hole.
them. But I will not go ahead and give you money.
There's always going to be a market for the booty hole if you're gonna sell it.
Well, here's the thing. Here's $1,000 so you don't give up your booty hole.
And he probably and somebody could have easily said, "Hey, look, bro, I give you $500 to just not cut it." Somebody could have easily said that, but then based on your thought process, that would have been exploitation too.
Based on my thought process, no, that wouldn't been. That'd been like, "Hey, live with your
my
dignity."
God.
I said that when you look at the replay. I said that, like, keep your dignity. Here's some money.
Oh, so take money to keep your dignity. Money is what you were willing to give it away for in the first place. So I'm going to give you what you are already willing to give away.
Yes, Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf. You know I'm right. It's okay.
SJ, I'm going to be quiet because you can do this shit for another hour. You're going to make me do this shit for another hour.
Hold on, I got to read this comment from King Pitts. This is funny as hell. King Pitts said, hey, if I get a promotion at work, I'm firing all the men and hiring a team of women who sleep with me.
See, I was right. I was right. Me and Wally was right. I think Wally
wasn't right. God damn it.
Yeah, I was right. Men
nah,
don't
you was
hire
like,
men. Yeah, they hire women.
That is so wrong. That is wrong and so fucked up on so many levels.
And King Pick's about to get fired. And King Pick's you about to get that lawsuit on you.
I'm trying to imagine a world where you fucking somebody you expect to be at work on time.
Yeah, you go to work together.
Niggas. No. I need this ride to get me to
instead y'all can save on gas and shit.
Yeah, y'all go to work together Monday through Friday. Then on the weekend I go back to the wife.
Oh my God. Jesus Lord. Y'all, some of you niggas like putting stress in your life. That's why you got high blood pressure now.
Is it stress or am I exercising my right as a king?
It is stress, sir.
Exercising bullshit. That's what you
I'm exercising my right as a king. It's not stress.
No, that is okay. Well, you tell me where you find a woman that is not stressful to deal with. You tell me where you can find a woman that's not stressful to deal with and how the fuck you multiply that. Good luck finding the first one. This motherfucker.
But all right, man, my part of words is
I'm standing backstage for you, motherfucker.
Adrien Broner, man. I hope he snaps out of this. Then for the Ice Spice one, I think she's got to roll with like a burly bull dagger that could throw some hands, man. I think she got to get one of those on the squad. If she can't get the security guard, I know that money costs, but she got to get somebody that could do better than homegirl that was with her. So
Or stop eating McDonald's at the
With some Craw
hood.
McGraw. Or just get you a skinny dude that knows some Craw McGraw or something.
Or get you a Carlton in the Bel Air in the rich department that you don't go to the hood no more.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You can't take New York out of it.
Nobody. Why you gonna be with the poverty people? Why you gonna be with the poor?
My man Stan said I'm gonna be real bougie. But shout out to Ice Spice. I'm gonna buy all her records and shit since she held it down. I'm a supporter now. But all right, y'all, man. We closing this out. Peace. See y'all next week.